everybody because yeah, I don't be letting everybody get in on it, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I went on here and went stream y'all, so
And you know what though? Do what business owners can do, entrepreneurs, self-employed. We can do things like this, bro.
and I was just explaining to them how we got different type of businesses out here. Like
Right.
some people, like when you do your hot dog thing, he's selling a product and a service.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm selling the service. But if you look at my homeboy, Brew Life HVAC, shout out to Brew Life HVAC, he sells a product and a service because he's licensed to sell air conditioning. So he would sell people air conditioning like a change. I say, everybody done had a time where their air conditioner went out. Right. So when he comes to your house, he can either sell you the unit, put it in, make sure it's licensed, make sure it gets, you know what I'm saying, a warranty, all of that stuff like that. Or he could just buy the unit and then call a guy like me and say, hey, I ain't got time to put this unit in, but I'm going to buy the unit. I'm going to get my cap off the sale of the unit, but I'm going to hire you to install the unit.
And that's how I go.
Go ahead.
Because I got a homeboy, right? He do the carpenter work. So when people need their houses painted, stuff patio build, what I do, and I did this before, but offline, I would turn around, get him the job, but I'll go and help him. And I'll make the money, but pay him. You know what I mean?
Right. And
So
then the money go to your business. You put it in your business account.
Yep. I'm talking about this is what we did though. We built the front porch, then we pressure washed the house and we painted the front, the front patio porch. So, but my part of the business was pressure washing the house. After we did that, I turned around and cut down some trees for him. You know what I'm saying? So we were subcontracted with each other, but everything was under my business. But he knew how to actually do the work. But I got the check. I think I made about 4 bands off that job. And I think I gave him like 1,500 or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? He was happy. I was good. You feel me?
Everybody happy. And all you got to do is keep work. See, real niggas that do, work for themselves or self-employed or whatever, and I don't know why Ronald couldn't understand the difference, is that if you could be in a type of business like myself, the stuff in my trade is very expensive. I know I ain't got the capital for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got $1 million and $1 million insurance plan and all that extra shit. I might get there one day after I save up my money.
Right.
But to save all that hassle, I can just sell my work.
Yep. And still live good.
And still live good. Because it's a lot of businesses how many businesses you know that don't make $2,500 to $3,000 a week?
Boy, tell me about it.
So if somebody say, and y'all see me going out of state or whatever, and I know that I subcontract in a job, I know that I'm not going to be working for them on their full payroll or whatever, this and that. I pay my own goddamn workers' comp. And then if I'm getting $3,000 a week, I can dump $2,000 into my business and keep $1,000 in my pocket. And shit, my business is steady making money.
Yep.
I ain't had to buy no product. I ain't have no overhead. I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to take no losses.
Not at all. Just get the job done right.
Just get the job done. At the end of the day.
And guess what else, though? Since you don't have so many jobs like major companies, you're available. They're going to pay you more because you can get there. Man, I pay you extra, man, if you can complete it by this time. And man, listen, y'all don't understand the game. Sometimes it's good to be big, but sometimes it's good to be the middleman also. Less work, more profit sometimes. Less headache with dealing with more people. Like if you ran a full restaurant business, right? You can't tell somebody with a mobile restaurant business a lot of advice because those are two different things. Like I ran a standstill. That's different. You at one spot, everybody pulling up on you. When you mobile, it's a lot different.
If it ain't working in this area, you just go to another area. You go to where the people at. You ain't got to worry about the people coming to where you at.
Come on.
That's why I say I ain't gonna lie. Now that's a good idea, and I thought about it before. I was like, that ain't my taste. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rugged nigga. I'm gonna stick to what I'm good at. You know what I'm saying? But if you a cook, if you know that, you know the food industry and all that stuff, why not?
Yep.
Because they thinking about, okay, I got a place where you could go. Everybody want to get in on your business now that you put in the idea, now that you done went through the process of it. Because you was planning on doing that regardless if the woman gave you the money or not.
Regardless. It's on video.
It's on video. Because when you were speaking on it, I went back and watched the video. I was like, well, shit, he wasn't speaking on it like he knew somebody was going to donate. He was just throwing out an idea.
Yep. And that's where it started off at. But before I was talking about it, I already did my research. So that's why I'm like, dang, you think I'm going to talk about something online, y'all, and I ain't do no research? I already did my research. I was already looking for them. That's why I went to talking about it. I'm like, dang, boy, I saw these, boy. It's kind of in my price range. I'm like, okay, I got this amount of money I done made on YouTube. Well, see, I'm going to wash my car, do my thing, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to invest in that. But when she came through, it really helped me, and it really helped me even more because I ain't have to wait a longer, more time to wait to buy another truck to do it. You feel me? So a lot of them just pocket watching, bro. Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What I'm showing on the screen now is a product of my business. And I did this little quick clip up. Oh, damn. This ain't the right video. Hold on. Nah, this ain't the right video. My bad. This ain't the right video. I got to find the right video. But, it's like, even when I was doing the 100 house, that was before you came here, right? And I was telling, no. This was like when I first came to YouTube. You've been seeing what I've been showing now.
But when I came here, they were talking about it. Let's say that. They were still talking about it.
Right. Because I showed them when I first started doing the houses. I was like, all right, this is the first house. I got about 100 houses that it was for a company, but the company, they like to subcontract the work. They don't want a whole bunch of employees because if you get paid on the clock, guess what? You're going to ride the clock out, right?
Yep.
But if they subcontract, they be like, here, we're going to give you $1,000 or it depends on the size of the house. Like every house ain't the same price. You know what I'm saying? If you got like a little 2-bedroom house and, a little quick shit, they might give you like $800 to do the house. But me and a helper that has no skills, I can finish this house in a day. And if I pay my helper $100, say I pay my son, you know what I'm saying, young man, I give him $100 for a day of work. You think he happy? Tax-free work.
Yep.
You think he happy?
Damn right.
Damn right. And guess what? I get to pocket the other $650 or $700, and I just made that and put that in my account for the day. I used to work for a pizza company when I during the recession. I used to do part-time or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I was the assistant manager. Mm-hmm. So I would see how much we would make on some days. Some days they was happy to make $500-$600 some days.
Yeah.
So why would I be mad for making $500-$600 in a day and just put it up, save it? If you make that all week, say you make that 5 days a week, right?
They don't even understand, man.
Or let's just say 4 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's $2,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? And then $8,000 a month. And guess what? I ain't got no overhead beside. And hell, the company was paying for the gas. I ain't even have to maintain the vehicle. They watch me. They watch me go to the enterprise because the contractor, he was like, when I told him I'll do the houses for him, he was like, all right, go to the enterprise. I got a van waiting for you. So I went to enterprise, got the van. They see me get into the van, and then they was calling it all kind of shit. Then they was hating on the van. They were doing the same shit they doing to you. I
Yep.
start riding in the van. They start hating on the van. This nigga in that ragged ass van. Nigga, what you working for the white? Why you got to work on the Sunday? Or you working for the white man on a Sunday? No, I'm working for myself on the Sunday. I never work for the white man 7 days a week. But for me, bitch, ain't no days off. I work on my birthday. I work on
Oh,
Christmas.
it don't matter. Get what though, bro? It don't matter if you was working for the white man. You working. You taking care of your kids, your business, your family, bro. You ain't on that block. That's what we gotta stop. They got so many rules on here now.
Right.
Man, you're working on a Sunday. I thought this is what we supposed to be about. Like the more and more I start learning and listening to people, the more I realize that they don't live by the stuff they say. They live by what fit them. They give you all these rules and they live how they want to live.
And you
Right?
definitely right checking on you, boo. Oh, my bad. You
Now go ahead, go ahead. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just,
definitely right checking on you, boo. Yeah, let me make sure I pin that. You say, do you realize there's a shortage of highly qualified tradesmen in HVAC? Hint, hint. If your kids are interested in trades, HVAC is a winner for the future. And
I'm
that's what I
telling you.
told my son. And when he it took me a while to talk him into doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because all his life he seen me come in the house, I'll be dirty, I'll be doing all this work, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So he thought that I was doing some shit like, you know what I'm saying, some shit outside burning up in the sun or some type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was when he first came down here, I told him before he came down, I said, well, you move down here, next chance I get, I'm gonna find one of my recruiters and I'm gonna, convince them to let you do an apprentice program. Because for what I do, as far as installing, you can't go
Yeah.
to school for that.
Damn.
If you go to school for HVAC, they're gonna teach you how to work on a unit. They're not gonna teach you how to install the duct system. You have to learn that through a company through their apprentice program
Guess what?
or
Guess
going through
what?
the unit.
Hold on. Pause right there, black man.
Go ahead.
We got something that's gonna come into your door now. Hendrix Training. That's a company within itself, though. You can do now. You can start that up. You feel me? Because they ain't teaching that. You know what I mean? That's you can make that a company.
And I was thinking about that. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about that. But me, I put myself on a path goal, right?
Yeah.
And I told people that when I first came on here, and they laughed at me. I said, well, I'm on a 5-year retirement plan. That don't mean I'm gonna stop working, but it
Right.
meant like I'll probably start training. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even if it ain't for like my business, even if it was like I came back to Brunswick and I found men that wanted to work. If I see you really want to work, you ain't
Uh-huh.
scared of a little sweat, little dirt. They ain't scared of a little, every now and then you might get itchy with the fiberglass, which I don't fuck with that much, but it's in the game.
Yeah.
So just if you ain't so pretty boy where you don't mind getting your hands dirty, and you see the vision of the future, yeah, I'll train you this shit. It's not that hard. It just takes. It's more of a common sense thing,
Right. Right.
and it's pattern. It's like it's repetitive shit. So when I brought my son out for the first day, and as y'all can see, I did a live on it. I can pull that live up right now while we're here. I did a live on it, and just to show y'all, I brought my son out, and shit, he realized, he's like, oh shit, this shit ain't that bad. Like, this shit
Damn.
actually fun. You know what I'm saying? And every single day he learned something new. I'm 8. I started this shit 2006. I was still in the halfway house. I had
Wow.
never even used a tool before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here we is in 2026. I done learned HVAC in every part of the field. I done learned how to service. I done learned how to install in residential. I done learned how to install in commercial. I done learned how to service in commercial. I done learned how to do trim. I know a little bit of everything when it comes to the business, but every day I go to a new project, I end up learning some new shit. I end up doing some shit that I never did before. When I just went and did the job in Ohio,
Mhm.
these data centers that they're putting all around the country, these are new. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like nobody ever put in what they call wave guards. So let me show y'all what these are. Let me show y'all a little something.
See,
But you know,
they don't
oh,
want
go
to
ahead.
see this side. This the side they'll knock down and call you dumb and stupid, and then you'll start talking about this, and then they ain't got nothing to say.
No, they don't want to show up for that. If we was over here talking about each other, mama and shit, they'll be goddamn front and center. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But when we talk about the real shit, nobody don't want to hear about that for some reason.
Nope.
Because y'all done listen to somebody shame what we can actually teach the people.
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
this is us, me and a guy. I don't know how good the vision gonna be on this one. I did these with my recording glasses, so every now and then I didn't realize that my hard hat done came down a little bit.
All
But
right.
this is me and a young man. This young man, he's 24 years old. He had never put these wave guards up. These wave guards, these things right here are called wave guards. This is a data center, right? They're gonna have them big ass storage machines in here. They create a whole bunch of heat. So the duct that we were putting in is to get rid of the heat. But they gotta be so secure about it. They gotta put these things up right here to stop from people from being able to hack into the center. So these wave guards are kind of like, you know, when you put antennas on the TV and you use the aluminum foil, that's kind of what these are made out of. But these take the skill to install them. So as I'll show y'all, I'll put it on mute so y'all don't hear all the noise. Y'all see how I'm handling this? Because you got to understand what you're doing. If you look on the edges of these, you'll see these little fine little wired lines right here. I can't mess these up. These things cost $2,000 a piece.
Yeah.
So if I fuck up one of these, that's a check. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. It takes them a month to reorder these.
Mm.
So you got to see how we got to handle these with care. You see, I'm having and it takes two men to even put them there, and then you have to line it up perfectly, as you can see. And this is not something they gonna teach you in school. You're not gonna learn this in school. This is something you have to learn on the job. But my skill, I had never put these in. But it's just my skill of knowing how to use my hands and understanding. You know what I'm saying? That has me a lead on this. It ain't that I ever did it before. It's just that when you tell me something in this field, knowing how to use the tools and knowing the importance of shit, that's more of what's important. But y'all will see, and the camera doesn't do it justice to show you how huge this shit is. See, we got to fit that perfectly because there's another one that got to go on the other side over there. You see where those bars at over there? So being that he's new to this, he's going to struggle with something that looks so simple. And that's just putting a screw in. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a skill just to put a screw in.
Just to put a screw in.
Because these are special screws that we had to drill in.
Mm.
And I ain't gonna lie, this young man was hard-headed as fuck at first. He didn't want to listen to shit. But after he seen that, you know, that he was learning from me, you know, then he started listening and we got the shit done way faster. But you see, he put his screw in, but he put it in too close. So we got to be right there on the very edge. And this ain't the only thing we did. I'm just showing y'all a piece of it. I'm going to show y'all the duct too. And I had a set of glasses where I had way more work and I lost the damn glasses. And that was my fault.
Yeah, you got to see stuff like that, bro. That's that content you need to be putting on that page, bro. Especially if we don't even know about this new stuff coming and all that. And you one of the ones installing it.
Yeah, see, I got a channel that I'm putting all this on, and I just been collecting it because, you know, I started the page and all that, and I got some audience on there or whatever. But, you know, I didn't want anybody from over here on it because then they start bringing the haters over there, and then that don't do nothing but get you blackballed out of what
Yep.
you're actually trying to do. People are
Yep.
coming there, watch 2 seconds of it, and then leave, but they'll say, hey, I'm showing you support, but they're not watching the full video, so it fucks up your algorithm. So it got to be people that actually want to watch it.
Yeah. That's some
You know
good
what I mean?
advice.
But y'all see how simple I just screwed that in? My boy over there, he still, you know, I ain't talking shit about him, but he over there goddamn catching hell. It just takes the skill. Using these machines and all that shit like that. And I got hours and hours and hours and hours of video of that shit all over the country. I got footage of me out there in Cali doing this shit. Shit out there in Minneapolis, not Minneapolis, but Fargo, North Dakota, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. You know that new Emory Hospital in Midtown?
Yeah.
I did 5 flows. I did from the 17th flow down to the 11th flow. I did all the duct work on that motherfucker. Let me see if I can find that footage. When they was building that, I was on that, and I did that for the union. See, my skills was in not trying to brag on myself or whatever.
Nah, bro, you deserve to brag.
Bro, do you know how long it take to get into a union? Carl Belton can tell you. You got to go through 5 years of apprenticeship to get the top pay for the union. They gave me a 90-day evaluation. Matter of fact, they came and recruited me. If you go to Savannah, they got a new Coliseum right there on Stiles Avenue, right down the street from where I was at the halfway house at. I installed the duct. If you ever go into that Coliseum and you look up and you see that big ass duct, yeah, you be like, damn, that nigga ears fire.
Here's got his footprint all over in different places of the world. They don't speak on that though.
All over the country. My footprint is all over this country. Hospitals, schools, data centers, you name it, warehouses, you name it. I did the UPS warehouse in Louisville, Kentucky. If you see where the UPS at in Louisville, Kentucky, because that's like the UPS hub. So they built another UPS place right next to it, and that's where I got that metal in my eye at. You know what I'm saying? But I was only 3 weeks away from finishing it anyway. But I had done did majority of the duct that's there. Well, you'll have to see what I did. I think I got the footage of that too.
I know that hurted you.
Nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got paid. That's why I paid for my workers' comp. Shit, they paid me $1,700 for every 3 days that I missed the work. Damn. I was like, shit, I didn't know they was gonna pay me that much. But they had to pay me from what I was gonna lose. So by the time they started giving me my money, because it took them like 3 weeks to, you know what I'm saying, for the money to kick in. But after that, for the next month and a half, they was giving me $1,700 every 3 days. So while they was over here laughing at me because I had one eye, I was like, yeah, my eye gonna get back right, but shit, I ain't missing no money. Because they was paying me $2,800 a week to do what I was doing. So yeah, they had to, you know what I'm saying, replace what I was doing. And guess what? I still got good face card with all of those contractors. Every contractor that I done worked around the country with, I got a good face. I keep my face good. That's why when this recruiter just called me the other day or whatever, when I came down to Orlando, I started working with them. It's a company called Rams. And if anybody has a trade, you got an electrician trade, plumbing trade, or whatever, that's who you need to be getting with, a skilled trade company. Fuck working for a company. Work for a skilled trade company. Because they'll pay you top dollar of what your trade is. If you're an electrician, you've been doing it 5 to 7 years or something like that. Fuck working for a company where they're going to try to bird feed you $22 to $25 an hour. You get with a skilled trade company, they're going to give you max dollars. They're going to say, oh, with your skill level or whatever, yeah, you can get this $35 an hour, and we're going to guarantee you 56 hours, you know what I'm saying? So you can have overtime. So now you're going to have 16 hours of $50 an hour. And we'll pay you goddamn $100 a day if you go out of town, or sometimes it go up to $200 a day, depending on where you're going at in the country. And that's tax-free. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was over there in Tampa, if I worked all the days available, they would pay me for 7 days and $120 a day. Shit, that's $840 a week,
Right.
tax free.
Tax free right there. Let's get it.
That's damn near $4,000 a month, tax free. How many niggas you know only make 4,000 if they make that? That ain't even counting my check. So, like, you know, hey, yeah, you say
Hey,
shit. I travel.
hey,
Go
bro,
ahead.
it's businesses that ain't making that. That niggas done spent 100,000, 50,000 in. That they ain't making that. And
Exactly.
profit.
And
If
that's
you
why I was
talk
just
about,
telling this boy Ronald Jones when he talking about, well, that ain't no business or what a serve. Some businesses sell their service. Some businesses sell product. Some businesses sell both. Now, if your business is Pokemon, we want to know how it is, you know, you making money. We got Slim and we got Ronald Jones pulling up.
uh-oh,
What's good,
uh-oh,
Slim?
Yo, yo.
what's good?
What's up,
Slim, you,
Iz again? What's up, Kevlo? What's up, Slim?
What happened? We back over here talking that talk.
Ronald, what up? What up? What up, Bears?
nigga.
What up, kid?
What's
What's up,
good?
bro?
What's good, man? Drop some gems on us, Slim. We know you got some.
Yeah. I heard you earlier. I was dropping my daughter off at school. And shit.
Hold on, man. How you
I
got
mean,
time to
yeah,
do that
man.
and run a business?
Oh
Say
yeah. How
what?
you got time to be a
Hey,
How you
father
got
and
hey, I
time
got
to
the luxury.
take care of your
I
family,
got the
run a
luxury of
business,
doing that.
and being on YouTube? That's
What?
impossible.
that's impossible.
I ain't know
Before I
Slim had
go,
his own
before I go on my
business.
project, I'm finna go do a bid. I'm finna go put in another bid on a job.
Okay.
And that's what I'm talking about. Cause you sell your what?
Shit, myself,
Exactly.
Pause.
my business. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mm.
hey, listen. Anything you do out here, Ronald, you selling yourself. Whether you go, goddamn, you try to be whatever it is you want to be, nigga. You got to sell yourself first.
Right. Like you got like with your Pokemon. People want to make sure you trustworthy, Ronald. They want to
Hell
make sure
yeah.
you ain't scamming them.
I damn sure ain't
Right.
buying from a nigga I feel like is shady.
You don't gotta buy him. That's the thing. I don't even want to sell him
No,
the
I'm saying if I was interested in it, I'm saying I would want to make sure that the person that I'm buying from is trustworthy. Like they
Yeah,
ain't
because you
trying to,
might
you know.
I sell him in
Ronald might
person. What
have
are
the
you
fake
talking
ones.
about?
You
I can
might
sell
have
him
the
in
fake ones,
person.
Ronald. You might have the fake ones, Ronald. We don't know.
No, I spend good money on these.
Ronald got them.
But why?
I
He
got
got them
sport cars
fake
too.
ones.
But I wanted to hear
Yeah.
what Slim was about to say about what the job he was bidding on and all that stuff. Go ahead,
A
my bad. I ain't
job
mean to cut you. I ain't
or
mean to
his
cut you.
business.
We call it jobs, and in our world, we say we're going to a job. We're not going to work. We go to we sell jobs.
Okay.
That's our
Right.
lingo. Go ahead.
Okay.
Shit. It ain't really much to it for real. I mean, as far as what my job is, what my job I got going on right now, I'm just got with my partner. He got a couple of rental properties that he trying to get ready to rent. You know what I mean? So that's what the
So
project I'm working on now. The project about to go bid on is replacing,
You got business
redoing the
cards,
kitchen,
Slim?
kitchen
You
remodel.
got this you got business cards?
oh my
Yeah,
God.
I got business
Wait,
cards and
Kevlo,
all.
you don't have business cards?
Do I got business pages, business
All right then. So
cards.
why you say, "Oh my God," like that was a bad question?
Cuz this man telling you he on the way. If he got them or not, he got customers, bro. Why you in his business that far?
I ain't said nothing. I just asked him if he had business cards. I didn't say
Okay,
anything.
you gonna pass them out for him?
No, I just asked him if he had business cards. I asked what
So
I
why did
asked
you
him.
ask? Why you felt like? So what if he said no? Do you need a
I
paper
don't got time. I
business
don't got
card?
time to think that far.
Hey,
All I got no.
hey,
Do
Rondo,
you
you
I don't got
need?
time to think that far.
you ever had a
Most of
business,
my
Rondo? You ever ran a business?
Yeah, I got a business right now.
I mean, I'm talking about a business that requires some kind of skill that's
Yeah.
depending on your skill. That's depending on your skill,
Yeah,
depending on
this does
you doing
depends on
something,
my
depending on
skills. It
yeah, depending
does.
on the
It
outcome of
does.
that is you gonna
It
get
depends
paid.
on my negotiating skill.
Oh, all right.
Your
Okay, well
communication.
there you go.
That's
Ronald,
a
you see what's on the screen
negotiation.
That's
right
a
here?
skill.
You see what's on the screen right now? This is a skill. See, this is a complete system of an air conditioning, maybe at the size of your house. You know, this is a I think a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. This is all skill because I couldn't call you and say, "Hey, can you install and make sure my air conditioner is going to be balanced?" So this is what I sold to someone. Me doing it. I can't buy and sell them the duck and it put itself up. Ain't no robot can do this. This is what I'm teaching my son, so he'll always have money in his pocket. I see Slim in the supply house. I mean, look like you're at Home
Yeah,
Depot
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
getting that
picking up
material.
some material. Yeah.
And you know what I hate about going to Home Depot? I want to know if you had the same problem when you looking for something and then
Damn,
this ain't
Kevlo,
nothing,
go on mute, bruh.
and then it's I put them on mute for a second.
All
So
right.
they can
Yeah. Damn.
But then you go to Home Depot and then it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's in there that don't know what shit at.
That work there?
Huh?
You talking about the people that work there don't know what
Yeah,
things in?
yeah. Y'all don't even know what y'all looking at, but that shit look good, don't it? That shit look good, don't it, y'all? This is where the air conditioning gonna go at in this closet. It goes through this main box right here. You know, as y'all can see, I put a return right there, and it distributes through the whole house. You got to know what you're doing with this shit. And as y'all can see, you got the plumbers and all that there. And remember when you said the white guy pulled up and he asked me when will I be done or whatever? That's because he want to call in the next set of tradesmen to come in there and so he can keep the house so
Right,
the house can be done in the
right,
time frame that they need.
right.
And I do everything off of this right here. That's a blueprint.
I know what that is.
You know, you
You
can't just
showed me this video before. This an old video, bro.
how you figure this an old video?
Cause you showed me this like years ago.
Okay, let me show you a new video then.
I'm
Well,
about to say, you
I
showed me
just
the
showed
same exact one.
nah, because a lot of these houses they look alike. This is a neighbor.
Well,
See, when I had got this work, I got a whole neighborhood.
I
So
remember ears.
okay then, and I'm just trying to refresh to the people that didn't
And
know.
this was the same exact, like you showing me. Well, no.
I can show you another house and you're gonna swear it's the same one because
No, it's not
sometimes
because
they always look alike, especially when they're in new construction. But go ahead. I'll
no,
let you
the
tell me if that's the same one.
I just saying the houses that we talking about is when all of them was on the road. It was a new. Well, everything's gonna be new, but they already had everything. They was waiting on you.
No, they wasn't, sir. He was just asking me what would be the timeline, so he'll know what day to tell the next crew to come in, and know when he
Is he
can
talking about
call,
when you doing
and
that
know,
subdivision?
yeah. Tell him how it works, Slim, so he don't think that I'm just blowing smoke. Tell him how it works when if you're an electrician or a plumber. Tell him how
Well,
it
if
works
you're
when
an electrician,
I know
if
you
you're an
gotta wait
electrician, you
on the
can't do
next
shit. You
person.
can't do shit until the carpenters frame it. You know what I'm saying? So once the
Right.
carpenters frame it, you as an electrician can come in and run the wires and install. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, for the outlets and whatnot. Um, you as a drywall guy can't come in and do none of that until
Until
you know
somebody
what I'm saying
else
the electrician
finish.
is gone. So it's an
Right.
order. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes you can have two trades there at the same time depending on what they doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
So this your
yeah,
job though. So like why y'all trying to make it seem like you got a business card and you
well,
say like
we're trying to
what's your
teach you
business
something.
yeah,
name,
You
business
Slim?
card.
don't know anything about this
What's your
trade.
business name?
Let us teach you something.
Doing the work.
That's that, and you got that LLC,
Yeah.
and you got that stamped on the business card.
What you mean I got a stamp on the business card? I got a seal of approval from the Secretary of State
Okay.
Did you see
with the
this one before?
LLC.
No, I ain't never see this one before.
Now this is on a military base. Let me see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, who got? Oh, okay.
And you said this where you show the people that's you supposed to be doing that in the future. This what you show to them.
Yeah, I record the work that way, so people who are trying to learn the
Who's
process.
that guy?
That's a guy that's doing. He's doing my prep work. You see how he's drilling my
Oh,
whole.
you hired him?
No, he's a skilled trade worker the same way I am. He's a subcontractor.
That's your coworker?
Matter of fact, he works for their company. They hired me as a subcontractor to come in and help them, so they can, you know, what I'm saying, they use my skill because they don't have the guys to do it. So he was doing my prep work for me, so I can hang the duck, you know, where they needed it. My skill is to, you know how to, you know, map out. Well, I have plenty of skills, but you know what I'm saying, I just do whatever.
On that particular.
Yeah, on this particular job though.
No, I get what you're saying,
because this you know what those barracks look like, right?
No, I haven't been on the base like and like the actual home in a while.
Oh, okay. Well, in Fort Stewart and Hinesville, they got barracks where the soldiers live at and all that stuff like that. And I think they had a mold problem, so they had to pretty much strip out everything and redo all the duct. No, for the soldiers.
No, Fort Stewart sound familiar. Is that where they do basic training at too?
No, that's yeah. I think they do basic training there, right there in Hinesville. That's why it probably sound familiar. It ain't far from where you at.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. No, I mean, I get what y'all trying to say, but that's y'all job, though.
It's not our job; it's our career, sir.
So I mean, so what's the
job in a career?
But it's not a business. Like
yes,
you don't own.
Yes, it is, sir.
Business.
Listen, sir. Listen.
So what's the name of your business?
I'm not giving y'all my name of my business so y'all can sabotage it.
It's your business.
Yes, and you can sabotage it. Yes, you can. Our business. If you listen, we'll tell you how.
Okay.
Our business is our skill. When you subcontract, okay, you have a contractor. The contractor can't do the work, so he will call someone who can do the work. So you give them the price of what you will charge to do the work for them. When you're done doing, they'll buy all the material. You got to have your own workers' comp. You come, you do the work for them. They hit you. They don't hit you. Some people will hit you with an hourly rate and guarantee you a certain amount of money or whatever, just in case you try to, you know, skip out on it or whatever. But the money that you take, that you make, you deposit it into your business account, your LLC. You deposit it, you save, and then when you're done with that job, somebody else might say, "Hey, I got a 3-ton unit that I need to be put in. Can you put it in?" Yes, I can put it in because I'm the owner of my business. So you'll come in and you'll put that unit in, they'll cut your check, and guess what? You put it in your business and you go on to the next job. You don't have a guy where you got to pull up every day exactly at this time. You can't do this, you can't do that. No, you can't fire me. You can tell me you don't want me to do your job no more. Cool. But I have others that won't keep the job.
You keep the money after that? If they tell you not to, you can keep the money still?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the money that they done paid me already, but you can discontinue paying me from here on out.
That sounds like a job to me.
Or I can get a deposit like I do with some jobs. You know, if they're gonna have me buy stuff on my own, yeah, you're gonna have to give me a deposit. So I can get the materials, so I can pay this person or whatever, this and that. That's happened plenty of times. But there's different ways of doing business, especially when you're a tradesman. Because you can have times where, okay, you might not have a job where somebody say, "Oh, okay, I need you to put in these amount of units." You might just like, "Okay, let me go ahead and somebody might be like, well, I got a project, a particular commercial project, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And then they might say, "Well, we'll give you what they call a prevailing wage." You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Do
listening.
you know what a prevailing wage is?
I don't.
Okay. Well, I'll explain that later. But they'll give
Okay.
you a prevailing wage. It's way more than a person at a company would make. And they do that so it'll sweeten it up because they don't know exactly how much they might have to invest in it. So they don't want to just give you a certain amount of money because then you come in there and you do what you were supposed to do, but they have some changes. So you're like, well, I already did what I need to do, and you just walk off. So they might give you an hourly job for a 3-month period of time. And then they have to renegotiate that
Hourly, y'all
contract.
not on salary?
Man.
I'm asking is I'm listening to you, bro. You can't say I'm not letting you talk. I'm
Okay,
just asking. You saying
a salary is a yearly or annually pay. That or is what they'll put in. Say, hey, we're gonna give you a salary of $100,000 for this year. It don't matter how many hours you work, you still only gonna get this amount every week. That's a salary. I'm not gonna work for somebody like that because you might try to get me to work 60 hours a damn week and telling me you're gonna give me $2,000 a week, but I gotta work 60 hours. Hell, I'm shitting myself. So if you want me to keep working, you want me to work 60 hours a week, okay. 20 of those hours, you're gonna have to pay me $70 an hour. And I'm not about to invest my money into shit of yours.
do you plan on expanding your business?
Of course. Everybody plans on expanding their business.
You were doing this since 2016. You said correct.
Let me finish. You just asked me a question. Can I ask it? You say, am
You
I
did
planning
answer
on
it. You said yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, you answered it.
Okay, I wouldn't finish answering it, but if that's good enough answer for you, cool.
Yeah, that's all I needed. You said, yeah, you plan on expanding your business.
Now, if you ask me if I'm planning on becoming a corporation, I don't know. I really have no interest in having because I don't have no interest. I don't have no interest in having a commercial business. Residential, yes. Commercial, it takes a lot of capital. Most of the people. Can I finish? Okay, because I work around these owners all the time. Most of the people who are the owners of commercial business, they are multi-millionaires. They never touched the work a day in their damn life. They went to college. They got a big ass loan. They got a partner. All of that. I'm working from the bottom. So me to have that type of capital, I would have to have a partner. I would rather build something for myself. Now, when I get older or whatever, and yeah, I got the money or whatever, after I done saved up over years and years of doing the work myself, saving up my money, and then I could say I got trusted guys that I feel like they will get the work done because I've seen a lot of businesses that start and they can't find the guys that can actually do the work and they go out of business.
All right. So how you plan on expanding your business?
Or teaching my son, because he has another 20, 30 years. So if I can get my son and he can bring on other young guys and I can teach them, that way I can go out and find the job, because it's very difficult for you to go bid on jobs, find the jobs, handle the payroll, handle multiple jobs at one time, and do the work that's time consuming.
How you don't hire nobody?
God damn, bro, you gotta shut up, man. These people are trying to learn, folk. Would you shut up while I finish?
Ain't no folk over here, blood.
Well, blood, whatever you is. Damn, since you want to be a gang member while we're trying to goddamn teach people
you call me
how you
folk just now.
Damn. Anyway, I can teach younger guys. I can build relationships all over the country by doing this work, gaining trust, because I got to gain trust of contractors. I got to gain trust of people that work similar to me. So let's say I start a business or I got a business. I need people to do the work while I go find the money, while I go find the jobs. I got to be the person that read the blueprints. Because everybody don't have the same skill level. So they might know how to do the work, but they don't know how to complete a job from point A to point Z. They don't know how to read specs. If you don't know what specs is, those are specifications. Every blueprint has it. Every house, every job has different things that they want done, how they want their duct hang, what type of screws they won't use, how they want their holes sealed, whether it's gonna be fire caulk or it's gonna be regular caulk. There's a lot of things that goes into some shit. You have to know what level you are. You can't just always run out here and say, "Oh, I want to be the boss, I want to run the business," but you ain't even got the full understanding of everything that works. I can be smart enough to know what I don't know. So getting the experience is the first thing before you start saying, "Oh, I want to run a commercial HVAC business." I ain't ready for that yet because it takes more than, you know what I'm saying, than I've gotten over the years. Like I said, I've been doing this 20 years and there's still shit that I run into that's brand new. So the experience is more important than the actual business part of it, unless you just got a lot of money to throw at the shit where you can hire the guys that you want. When you got to hire guys like me, that shit ain't going to be cheap. So the best thing for a person like me to do is sell my work, stack my money, build relationships, teach my son. That way my son can here, I got a business call right now. So while you laughing and keying, I'll let somebody else tell some business shit.
Let
What
us
up,
hear
big
you.
dog?
I'm gonna make you laugh. I told them motherfuckers.
That wasn't a business call. That was a damn a HUD meeting call. But man, that man said a bunch of nothing. What I want to know is, in y'all business, how
Finish up this change order so they can pay for the curbs and all of that stuff. So I'm just waiting to hear back from Rob them on that. But
so they're gonna be finished. They're gonna be finished with the paint stuff today, and you just want it. We want to get back on it tomorrow. Is what you're saying?
yeah, that's what I'll just give it an extra day because that motherfucker probably back another day spraying. That's what I'm almost certain. So hopefully they didn't spray those duck boxes yet because I'm like, we got to finish fabbing on that one end that you was like trying to finish up before.
Right. So the one end that I was already finishing up, just finish up that part, and then the new part that we just connected that need to be go ahead and sealed up. Do they want to go ahead and tap into that and connect to the unit, or are we just gonna wait for that?
Yeah, we'll probably just wait once we get the curves on there and see how the stuff goes, sit. Because like I think we're gonna have to redo the supply box, from up top on the roof and stuff like that. I mean, not the supply box, but that supply plenum and return plenum. We may have to create a dividing line to separate the return from the supply. But they do have the curves in already. So yeah, we'll just finish fabbing that and then kind of come up with an idea for the bathrooms because this motherfucker was talking about metal duct at one point. I'm like, it's really not needed, but I'll find out from Ron what's the final verdict on that.
So did they you say they put the curves up? Did they done brought the crane back out?
No, they didn't put the curves up. I'm waiting for them to the curves are available. I went ahead and put an order in from them last week. They just came in yesterday, but I put in a change of scope just for the curve itself. So I specified that in the email. This is not for a redesign for the ductwork. So it said it exclude that in the change of scope. So once because they got to cut us a check to get the curve, to purchase the curve and do the labor portion of it. So they have to cut a check for that portion of it and then go from there. But that's all I'm waiting on because we can't do any work until they pay for it. And then as far as the curve stuff. So once they do that, then they'll pay because that wasn't in the last draw either. So it wasn't in the last draw and it's a, change of scope. So they have to approve it and then we'll go from there with it.
All right. That's a bet. Yeah. Appreciate that update.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, it's no point of us going through all of that hassle. And like I told my wife, I was talking with my wife. She was like, yeah, they should have definitely. She said they sound like they're trying to do some shady shit as far as.
I agree.
Because I told her they're trying to get an excuse not to pay. Because I'm like, dude, this has nothing to do with nothing that was in the draw. All the draw was labor for us putting the units on on the
Right.
roof. And
All labor.
like,
We ain't got nothing to do with all that other shit y'all got, bitch. Y'all better cut them checks for that labor.
yeah. So I'm waiting on that. So we'll definitely have everything squared away. But I'm like, nah, we not. I told them we're limited on time scheduling. I don't want to have you having to come back and forth for that small little portion. So I said we finish having and push forward and then get whatever done. And then that way it's out of the way. And then once we put the package units on, we're pretty much commissioning them to run. And that's pretty much it. Because I'm honestly ready to be done with it. Like I'm
Right. So what about the beach houses? Everything good? Ain't no more excuses on that?
Yes. No, they good. They cut the checks yesterday, so
Bad.
good on that. So I'll send you that today. And then Rob ended up finally getting the checks from them. So they're gonna cut us they cut us a check, but they got to cut us another check because this one wasn't the full amount that was supposed to be on the original draw. But then they owe us labor too. So I have you paid up to those, and then the other portion to be just stuff that I set aside because I'm gonna have to eventually buy the units and stuff like that unless I get Rob to purchase them. But they're just waiting. I guess we're waiting for the beach house. As far as the beach house, the only thing we're waiting on now is for them to give us to go ahead and put like the units in now because I think they're gonna work on the pool first. I know they started the roof or whatever this week and stuff like that from what Chuck was saying. I haven't heard from Chuck, which is good news. So I guess everything went like it's supposed to. And then only thing left now is putting the units in. Everything else is like pretty much ready.
All right.
It's good on the beach houses.
Well, the hospital that I got going on down here, like I said, I talked to her the other day and she said that they was pushing it back a week or two. So I still got this week if I need to come through there and tap anything, put anything together, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I still got this week to handle that. So just let me know tomorrow. Text me in the morning if everything good, and hell, I'll be there and we'll knock that out because we don't want no more excuses about them checks.
Yeah, them jokers there, bro. Because they honestly supposed to be cutting us a check for the community center. It's supposed to be on the 15th, so I'm thinking Monday the 16th that they better have some type. Because my thing is, y'all rushed us to a point where y'all was making it seem like we wasn't making progress. So I don't want to hear any excuses about no checks being delayed again.
Hell nah.
Because like this, I'm ready to be done with it. I know the owner probably ready to stop seeing us because that joker racist as hell.
Hey, that's what we have to deal with as black men, man. They can't stand black men running their own shit, man. They be mad as hell.
Motherfuckers ain't got nobody to answer to. Because like I look at it like this, bro. I feel a sense of pride because I'm like, we done it. We didn't have to depend on no other motherfucker.
Nobody else. Us black men doing our own thing. Hate that shit.
Niggas working like, nah, nigga. We
niggas working together? Hell no. We need to break this shit up.
We gonna have these niggas make trapezoids. But that's how you get your power back, bro. I was like, you know what? And I was gonna have a conversation with him still because to me he a coward because you won't say that shit to my face. This guy, whatever you call. Like I'm sitting there like, I didn't get a phone call from him. Like if you such a tough guy, call me. Hey, you fuck this. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you feel. But I think what it was when you pointed out his design and how everything was, he's like, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, he hated that shit when he told me that and I pulled out that blueprint and I put it in front of him and I say, well, this your design, ain't it? Man, stop it. I said, I wish I would have known that shit.
Yeah, he know because like I told Drake, I said if it was supposed to be a trapezoid design or whatever you was talking about, it would have been dimensions of that. It wouldn't have been no 18 by 12. That's only one dimension of 2 dimensions. That's a rectangle. So if it was supposed to be this odd trapezoid size or whatever, that's what it would have been. But I'm gonna make you laugh. So Rob gave him a false sense, and I don't know why Rob did that, but Rob told him, yeah, I talked to Travis about the redesign or whatever, and that's all he said. He didn't say if Travis agreed to it or not. So this motherfucker don't got his hopes up. He probably was home drawing shit, getting high or whatever. So, man, I bust that bubble so quick, bro. Last night I was like, due to the limited schedule and manpower, we gonna have to decline on doing the redesign because to me, you already disrespected one of the guys I'm working with on this project, and then you trying to make it seem like we don't know what we doing when it was your design flaw.
Right.
So,
and then the way he tried
Rob.
to play, then like I say, the way he tried to play with your name when I pointed it out that, you know, I was like, hey, this your design, right? And I'm like, here, I'm looking at the blueprint. Tell me where your elevation at. And he like, well, this ain't the right one. Well, I said, well, it'd been nice for you to tell me. He talking about, well, I told this to Travis. I don't know what's up with that guy. And I was about to snap, but I was like, no, let me, because that's what they want us to do.
Yeah,
so I just grabbed my tools and I just turned
Uh-huh.
around and walked away.
Yeah. Oh no, he know he fucked up. That's because if he was right, he would have called me straight up, like, hey, what is going on with this duck design? Why is it, you know, XYZ? He know he's in the wrong. Like, if I was wrong, I'd be like, damn, Craig, I fucked up. But I know I'm not wrong. I know we're not wrong because we're looking directly at what he drew out. And like I told Rob, I said, what sense does it make for us to hang this up in the angle iron, and it's not the same way on the other side, proportionately, like, you know.
Right. So, and then acting like we don't know how to, motherfucker. We the ones that's breaking down the CFMs. We trying to tell you, like, you want us to put in some shit that, you know, that's gonna fuck up our business? Hell no.
Because and they said because when I looked it up on ChatGPT, when it's designed oddly, you have more of a chance of air leaks too when you know redesign it. So it's either round or rectangle. But when I was looking it up on ChatGPT, I was just like trying to get some questions out, and it was like the inspectors are way more harder on a redesign like that, and you have more of a chance of leaks anyway. So I'm like, no, y'all wanna fuck up the ductwork, and then if they have leaks, now you got to complain. Oh, we got mold in the building. No, we gonna keep that shit the way it is. If you want to hire somebody else to do it, hey, be my guest. But this is your
just
blueprint.
make sure you cut them checks before you do.
Yeah, like seriously. And I think that's what his strategy was. He wanted to do that shit right before he know what a draw was due. But my draw already been put in. I put in my draw right before our vacation. And I sent it to Rob on the 23rd, so I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, well, it was sent on time, which is usually like the end of the month. But I went ahead and did it before I left just in case it slipped my mind or my system wasn't good. So our draw was already put in way ahead of schedule. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Like, you can't hold nobody draw for whatever reason. Your ducts ran, the unit's on the roof. Now you got to do a change of scope for the curves, and so be it. Like, y'all had to cut another check. Like, I'm playing hardball with them because, you know, at the end of the day, if I would have compromised us and be like, oh, well, we'll do whatever he say, he gonna keep playing that game.
Nah, yeah.
Oh, well, I want to change this now.
Nah,
oh, I want to do this.
We ain't playing that game. We got too much shit to do.
Yeah. And I want to tell them, like, honestly, like, we got other projects that's coming up. So I definitely can't keep spending time at the community center with this wonky shit that y'all got going. So he haven't said nothing. I haven't heard from Rob. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm pretty sure he read through those emails.
Man, they calling us all type of niggas in that backseat.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him. But he can't do that. He has no leg to stand on, bro. Because I got the original design. I emailed the blueprint to you. I emailed the blueprint to Dre. So if there's anything that was ever changed, we never got no revision of nothing. So he can't be like, oh, that's wrong. All the plans are the same.
I scaled that shit to the. That's why when he came in there, he said, well, this part ain't supposed to be here. And I said, here, let me show you this blueprint. I said, you telling me that ain't supposed to be there? And I said, what's your elevation? Because ain't no way in the world you got a steel beam right here. This is not on your blueprint. So you're telling me if I hook this up to the beam, you telling me it ain't supposed to be that high? You want it as high as possible. So what is you saying?
Right. Exactly. He ain't making no sense. Because like I told Rob, I said, Rob, for aesthetics, I said, when somebody walk in, you got ductwork all the way up here, and you got ductwork that's level, like with the beam. Like, that looks stupid. Like I said, I think he did that just as a smoke screen, because I was like, that still don't make any sense. Because I was like, part of the beam is going to be blocking the grill, and trying to hang it is going to be more difficult. At least you got the beam, you know, the steel beam, whatever. The slanted beams, we can hang the, you know, straps through and the angle iron. So I'm like, why would you want it to be up that much higher? Now we got to find a different strategy of hanging the unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. He's like, you're right. I'm like, well,
What are you talking about then? What are we talking about? If we right?
Yeah. And he came in there with a pad, bro. It was like, so you can cut it like this and come down.
This is people that don't know shit about AC, but telling us what come on, man.
I said, no, Rob. I said, this is over 2 weeks of work. That's what I told him. I ain't no got frustrated at that point. I let the true black come out of me. I said, Rob, we've spent 2 weeks putting this together. I said, this is 2 weeks of work. I said, there's no point of hanging it inside the angle iron because I said, and I told him this straight up. I said, if Brad would have came and looked at this before, he would have changed it, but he didn't. So this is what the design called for, and this was what we put up. I said, one reason why I know for sure he didn't say nothing about hanging it up in the angle iron is because when he was drawing on the ceiling, he said, it has to clear this. And I said, oh, okay, that's no problem. It had a certain height that it needed to clear.
Right, and that's what you showed me from day one.
Yeah, and it was, and I remember that like verbatim. So he was trying to argue that later, but I'm like, no. And I told Rob, I said, Rob, he never said anything about hanging the ductwork through this angle iron. And he's like, I don't recall that either. So what the fuck are y'all? Do you agree with this dude? Are you a yes man to him or what? Because I know for sure we both walked it. Me and Rob with Brad, and this was like in October. And he showed like, yeah, they need to bend around this corner and all of that. So you couldn't have wanted me to hang it up in the angle iron because we had to cut around that corner. That was one of the first things he brought up. Yeah, the ductwork need to bend around that corner and then go along the wall. Right. He never said it need to be high up by the beam. Those was that work. So when I recalled the conversation, I was like, Rob, because we had to make that special cut just to go around the wall. Remember? He was like, yeah, you're right. So I'm like, why is he changing stuff? Because, another thing was like you were saying, how would it wrap around with that big beam hanging down anyway? You would have to have it level underneath. So,
yeah, just hit me tomorrow, man. I got to take this other call, but I appreciate you, bro. Just hit me tomorrow and just give me an update in the morning if you need me to go ahead and pull up and handle the rest of that and get it out the way. But yeah.
All right, that's a bit. I'll get with you, Greg. You take care, bro.
All right, you too. I want to let y'all hear that, man, so you can understand what you got to deal with when you're dealing with your own shit. My bad, Slim. Cause these white folk, boy, they about as worse as y'all niggas in the chat. Trying to hold
you good? You good? I was doing that bid anyway.
Right. You ever had to deal with some motherfuckers like that? They'll have some shit on the blueprint, and you do what's on the blueprint. They wait till you're done, but being that they want to try to hold on the money because these white folk don't be wanting to pay y'all. This is the part about doing business for yourself that people don't like to talk about.
Oh yeah, I hate that nitpicking shit. I mean, what the fuck I say? Nitpicking. I hate that nitpicking shit. Like, man, listen. And it's a lot of the times it be some shit that, for one, that wasn't in the contract that you didn't discuss. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of it be add-ons. Oh, well, I thought you said we talked about it, but it wasn't never added on to the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So if you gonna add some shit,
try to hold that money.
You gotta pay that.
Yeah. So even when they agree to pay, right, they still try to hold your money from the first contract that y'all did. You know what I'm saying? That's finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Just to make sure. You know what I mean? You gonna do that job. Like, well, I had something scheduled after this, so I can still kind of fit it in, but it's gonna throw me back a couple days. So yeah, you got to pay me for my time. I got to charge you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what they trying to do to us. They had this on the blueprint. So I done ran all the duct. Then they stopped us from running the duct and said, hey, well, we want to go ahead and put the units in because we already scheduled the crane for this day. We're like, well, you just cried to us about the duct, so cool. We went up there and put the units up. Then we found out that what they had designed, they thought we can connect the duct right back to that. So found out we had to demo all of their old duct because it wouldn't fit. So then when we did that, now you got to get a new curve. So now you're gonna have to bring the crane out 2 more times. That ain't got shit to do with us. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's just, like I say, that's part of the business. All we doing right now, though, is waiting for them to cut them checks, and we trying to be patient with these motherfuckers, and they're trying to find ways that they can slow up the payment and all that shit like that. It's crazy, you know, but it's part of the game. That's why sometimes I just go ahead and take the easy money of, hey, y'all want to pay me, you know, y'all want to guarantee my money every week? Fine. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll take I'll take some hourly pay sometimes, but then every now and then you got to go take the big pay. But when that big pay, the motherfuckers will fuck you up sometimes because you be trying to get your money in. I mean, you be trying to get the job done, and they'll slow you up with all the bullshit. But Ronald Jones, I hope you just learned something, sir. I hope you just learned something, Ronald Jones. See, he left because he ain't want to hear the business part of it. Nigga just want to talk, holler about, you know what I'm saying, all this shit that they have no clue about. If y'all want to know what
ask him because I said I'm gonna ask him because I was interested in knowing how his business is structured, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about Ronald.
Right, Ronald. We want to know how you got them, how you buy those Pokemon cards, how you know which ones are worth what, and why you don't come on YouTube and show us how it is that you you evaluate the cards, how you keep them, you know, nice and where they could be worth money, which cards you done had for 20 years. Because if you had some of those old cards, yeah, I can believe that you would sell them for $1,200 or $2,500 or whatever like that. But if you just buying $5 pack right now, it's hard for me to believe that you can get out of a $5 pack a $1,200 card. Yeah, Ronald say he sell his business is, he got a Pokemon business that he just started. And he over here trying to tell Kevlo that he shouldn't have time to do YouTube while he got his hot dog thing. We got a whole bunch of people that don't do shit for themselves, but want to tell us what it is that we should be doing as far as tradesmen. He telling me right now I'm working at nighttime. What y'all looking on the screen is me working at nighttime. You know what I mean? Y'all see all this stuff on the floor, but when I fast forward, you see it's done. You know what I mean? Hell, my shit even fell on me at one point in time. Shit. But, you know, I had to goddamn get that shit right. Because this ain't about an hour. This is about a job. I got to get this shit done. I'm working for myself. And, yes, I got a business partner. What's wrong with that? Because, as y'all can see, my homeboy, he's more clean cut. You know what I mean? And he has the state licensing. I don't. But that don't mean we can't be fair business partner because I can do things that he can't and he can do things that I can't. You know what I'm saying? He got more money than me. Shit. So, you know, he got better credit and shit. So sometimes there's nothing wrong with working with other people that have what you don't have. But you know what's the hardest thing for people to do in this world? It's find people that you can work with, especially when it's black people. Or even white people. I ain't even gonna just say black people. But you know how hard it is to find black men that can work together. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to build a company of black guys. It's just me, him, and another guy for right now. And we splitting the money 3 ways. This man ain't got to split the money 3 ways with me because he has the business license. But I'm going to still get work regardless. So he knows my value. He'll like, shit, I would rather you be doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, and making us money. Well, we could put our money in our own pocket. We ain't got to keep putting money into these white folks' pocket. We'll do the work for them. We'll work with them. But you know what I'm saying? We want to build our black business. Yeah, we trying to school this fool, man, and trying to, you know, allow people to hear like the parts of business that you got to deal with that nobody ever sees. Everybody always want to see, they want to see you when you eating good, when you out there relaxing and on vacation and all that. But do they want to see the work? Do they want to see what goes into this shit?
So what happened? Ronald was saying that I don't know. I might have missed that. I missed that probably. Where y'all was talking about Ronald was saying something about Kevlo shouldn't have time to be on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, Kevlo had a live before we started. The reason I started the live stream because Kevlo was working and stuff, and it wasn't letting his what's the name drop. Kevlo, you can pull it back up. We still do it screaming. But that dude, what is it? Easy Does It. He came up here, and I think Armando came up here, and they trying to make just the same point that because they sit around and they listen to a guy, you know what I'm saying, that don't know shit about what we talking about, you know, and he don't realize what you got to do from the bottom, not when you already got the capital, from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, or just investing in something, taking a risk. They over there listening to the millionaire telling us how we should start from the bottom and, you know what I'm saying, and do our business. So you'll
Start from the
have,
bottom.
yeah, you know,
What do
like
you
how
mean start from the
Kevlo
bottom?
like how Kevlo is just investing in the hot dog machine. He got to get a truck fix. He got to, you know what I'm saying, he doing pretty much starting from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, of starting a business, taking that risk, you know what I'm saying. So they've been listening over there to the person, and you know, I guess he making them laugh or whatever. So they're trying to discredit what Kevlo is doing. Oh, you supposed to be doing this? You ain't got time to be on YouTube. I'm like, well, YouTube is our business too. We're multitasking. You got people that ain't got one business. You got Biz over there hating on Kevlo and making little hot dog jokes and all that. He don't have a business. He's showing a watch that he bought, a pair of Jordans he bought, all that stuff. You can't make no money off of that. Kevlo investing his 12. Kevlo could easily go invest them 1,200 in a pair of shades, but he's investing in something that can make him more money. Them pair of shades, that watch you bought, more money. Yeah, all that shit that you showing, and you work for a dump truck company, and I know you ain't probably making no more than $30 an hour, which is not chump change. It's still good money, but you're not doing shit for yourself. You got to show up every morning at a certain time, or you fired, nigga.
You know, see, that's the thing though. With that, like I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with working a job, right?
Ain't nothing wrong.
See, with that, like what you just said, like, you know what I'm saying, he go to work and he go to work for the company. Now, the motherfucker who own the company, run the company, whose livelihood is dependent on the company, they already got it figured out just for you to show up and just do the work. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker who actually got the job got to go get these bids, get these contracts. Not only that, do the estimates, figure out, goddamn me, how many man hours it's gonna take, how much material it's gonna take. Like, it's a lot that goes into that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, you can't, for them to say that can't nobody be on YouTube, a lot of the times, he probably might be on YouTube researching. So that don't mean he can't be on YouTube because he, you know what I mean?
Right. And if he got his money, a lot of times
motherfuckers be trying to learn shit, you know what I'm saying? Researching and trying to learn, you know what I'm saying? Get some kind of get ahead of the game, so to speak. Like, you know, with his research and shit like that. So that don't mean he can't do both. You know what I mean?
Right. And if you coming on YouTube is what got you the deposit money, I mean the startup money, why stop coming on just because somebody that gave you the startup money? You know what I'm saying? You know that it's still going to cost more money to get things going or whatever. Hell, YouTube is his business too. Y'all want the man to neglect this business now?
Yeah. YouTube is how he, you know what I'm saying, get a couple of extra dollars in his pocket. So shit, you know, he's still gonna have to, like, you know, delegate some time for that. Set aside some time to do that still, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But it's a thing, like, even with me. When I first came on here, I was going live showing the work, but I also understood that my productivity gonna slow down for one, because, you know, I'm still trying to engage with my chat, and you know what I'm saying, I might fare better just recording it and then doing an upload. That way I can kind of, you know what I'm saying, do voiceovers and shit like that, time lapse it and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I understand that, but what I've learned is knock a big chunk of my workout, so that way I can, on a light day, if I want to choose to have a light day, you know what I'm saying, I can do that because I'm the business owner. I can say, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have a light day today. I might even just work 4 hours. I might just do one specific, you know what I'm saying, thing and leave for the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
And within that day, I might just choose to go live because I don't have to be productive that day. I can, you know what I'm saying, it's a light day for me, so I don't have to be that productive. So I learned that part of it. So I mean, you still can do that.
And then like me right now, being that I done went and done, you know, finished my work or whatever like that, And now I'm just waiting for these folks to cut my check. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff like that. Am I not still running my business? Am I not still focused on my business? Because now all I got to do is take calls. All I got to do is, on my days, the days that I want to take off, now this is when I can bid out other jobs, or I can talk to our person that does the bidding, because the little system that me, him, and this other guy got, set up. One of the guys, he works a full-time job, but he'll come at nighttime and we'll do some of this work. I work a full-time job. I came from Ohio, but when I do subcontracting through commercial jobs, I make sure that y'all understand, no, I'm not about to come work for your company, but I'll come and do what you need me to do to catch you up. You know what I'm saying? I'll take 3 months, 2 months, a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work for your company because I'm building on my own shit, but I'll take some money, you know what I'm saying, so I can put towards my own shit. But now that gives me the power where you can never hold shit over my head. If you don't like what I'm doing, fuck you, I'm gone. Hell, I got other work that I can be doing. So now I can put in bids or whatever. Hell, man, for the 2 houses in this job right here, we got nice money for that shit. Enough money that, hell, most people only make that shit over 3-4 month period of time. Now I got free time. I can come on here and goddamn bullshit on YouTube. And they'll say, why you ain't focusing on your HVAC business? Hell, I am. Because when I get off of here, I can talk to the person that's responsible for talking to these white folks. Because I'd rather him talk to the white folks than me. I'm a nigga with gold teeth and dreads. They scared. He a clean cut nigga. He's been in the military, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff like that. So it's hard to do both. You can't go out there and bid jobs, find jobs and all that, and do the work at the same time. So you can have somebody that does that, and you have people that do the work. Now, I'm going to get to a point where, hell, it'll be probably more beneficial for me to do the bids, you know what I'm saying, and teach my son, though. And my son, he has a whole bunch of people that's his age. He 20, in his 20s or whatever like that. And once I train him, he can go train others. So now I can have a crew of 5 or 6 guys, and now I can go sell a job and feel confident that as they're doing that job, I can go sell another job. I can go sell another job and build like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
And don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Doing estimates and putting it in bids is work in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a full-time job by itself, boy.
Yeah,
finding work is
itself,
a full-time job. And just like, even if you teach somebody how to do the actual job, they still might not know like how to do the breakdown of the money. You get what I'm saying? Trying to order material, how much this gonna cost. Then in my career in particular, you got to know how to break down CFMs. And to the people who don't know what CFMs, that's what air is measured in. That's just like asking somebody how many feet something is. So every certain amount of feet, it gets a certain amount of CFMs, the footage of a house. So if you got 1,000 square foot house, a 1,200 square foot house, you got to scale that by how air is measured. So I can teach my son how to actually build the duct, put it up, but it's going to take him years to understand how air is measured. It's going to take him a while to understand how to read the blueprints. I can't teach you.
Yeah, what size duct you need and shit like that. Like,
right.
Because you ain't got the right duct size, and they gonna push the right air to the right spots. If you got a big ass house, yeah.
And that's what me and him was just talking about. Because as you can see where I'm putting that duct at right there, the what's the name? He tried to come back and say, well, we wanted to go a little bit higher. Motherfucker ain't going no higher. You ain't even have the fucking elevation on the blueprint. So I'm going off of the blueprint of what I'm putting up here. That's what I got them get paid for. To read the blueprint, right, put it up properly, make sure it's leveled off properly, make sure it's ready for inspection, all of that stuff there. I ain't got time to go run around right now and go do a service call. That's what my buddy do. He go do a service call, and then a service call can lead to another install or lead to another job. He's clean cut. You stay clean. You drive around in the truck. You go find the work. Then when you got the work, come and tell me and the other dude, and we'll find some people to put the shit together. If we not do it ourselves, and we all can split the money because we're all doing something equal. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about right now. We're about, you know what I'm saying, And really, being in Jacksonville, it ain't too, man, being down here in the South, it ain't too many black-owned companies. And that's what we're trying to build right now, black-owned company. So, I mean, I got a different, you know what I'm saying? I got a different plan, but at the same time, as we're trying to build this black-owned company, I still work for a white man sometimes, but I won't work for him permanently. I can still come on here and run my YouTube business. You know what I mean? If I want to, I can get in my car and start Ubering shit. That's still me. That's still me working for myself. But guess what? I work when the fuck I feel like it. Now that's freedom. You still can pay your bills and you work when the fuck you feel like it. Because this
so
what
they had a whole panel of niggas up there, goddamn it, trying to talk about what Kev should and shouldn't be doing, huh?
Yeah, because they heard another dude over there and, you know, just doing all that hating instead of congratulating, and then being that Kevlo don't need his help. You got, you know, then they come over here and just, you know, continue on what it was that they heard on somebody else's panel. Talking about, well, man, how you got time to be on YouTube with the drama, but you supposed to be doing this, you supposed to be doing that, you supposed to be putting all your time into this. You're like, hold on, bro, we can be on YouTube and that man could be putting together his company too. The man already came on here and said how he's ordering this, that, and the third. So it's like you can't put the cart before the horse. You know what I'm saying? If the man need to order a generator, if the man need to make sure the truck is maintenance where it can, you know, go all around, but you got to wait for the mechanic ain't gonna be free to this day or that day. Or if you need to you need to get your vendor's license, an EIN number. We know all that stuff sometimes take time, and it takes the money that you have to put into it. You can't just go out there. Oh, you gave me the money yesterday. Oh, we in full business today. Come on, bro. Like, they know that this shit is like that's impossible, that it don't work like that. But they just need something to talk about. They need something to hate on.
And then the lady that donated to him, I'm quite sure she's in some kind of business, right? So she kind of know how that goes. She know that herself. You know what I'm saying? And if she ain't worried about it, why the fuck is they worried about it?
Right. And they talking about it's an investment. She invested in. No, the woman, she donated that. You know what I'm saying? She already said she don't give a fuck what that man do with the money. But they see that the man went to go get. Yeah, they see that the man went and worked on the truck. He showed that. The man said, hey, let me show you that I just ordered the generator. The generator, that bitch probably ain't gonna be here for 2-3 more weeks if he had to order it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then say the EIN number and having to go get a vendor license. He got to stop work from what he's doing to go do that. We already know how Atlanta is. Atlanta business is a motherfucker. You got to go out and fill out his paperwork and all that.
He got to build his infrastructure first instead of just jumping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just, you got to kind of have a plan. You can't just say, oh, well, fuck it, I got this. So that means just because I got a motherfucking truck, I'm just gonna go start working somewhere. Nah, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? It's procedures, and you know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta go. Steps I gotta do to really get a business up and running, especially with dealing with food and the public, bro. That ain't, you can't just start, man. Boy, they'll tow that nigga whole truck and get that motherfucker up out of here, man. You can't do that.
And this whole thing, to be honest, it might be like a 2-3 month process. Y'all trying to make this man. Y'all trying to discourage him and hoping he just quit. So y'all can say, see, he ain't did nothing with that. He ain't did none of that. Well, wouldn't you motherfuckers that are telling him that he shouldn't be on YouTube because he should be focusing on his business, why are y'all on YouTube? Because most of these motherfuckers that are telling him he shouldn't be on YouTube focusing on their business, they ain't got no business for one. Not no business. They work for somebody.
They business is other motherfuckers' business.
Right. So they got enough time to sit on here and worry about another motherfucking business. But you're going to tell this man, since he's starting a business, where you see the man already does his own business, and y'all on here just talking about what a nigga ain't did or what a nigga ain't got or how successful his business going to be, all while you trying to flex some new Jordans and shit like that. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck about. Nigga, you know when the last time I bought a pair of shoes? You know why I don't buy that shit? Because all I do is work. Because I know, nigga, I just turned 40. You know, I'm in my 40s. So what I should be focusing on is working as much as possible right now. That way later on, I ain't gotta work like that. Shout out to my homeboy Brute Life HVAC. Boy, if you got a chance to come up, hell, this would be the perfect time. This is my homeboy here that, you know, when he first started with the HVAC, and I didn't, hell, all I did with this young man, he was working at, I think like Ruby Tuesdays or something, right? He was about to have his first child. Now he, you know, he's a father. He got a whole family or whatever. He was about to have his first child. He seen me, and back then I was selling weed. I had the studio. I had like so many multiple hustles and shit, right? So he came, he seen that a car that I had on Facebook that I was selling cars to. So he was like, when he came to get the car, he seen me pull up in the HVAC truck because I was working for a white man, you know. But I gotta learn the trade first before I could start talking about having a, you know, business. But so he was like, damn, how can I get into that? So I just gave him my idea. I say, hey, man, it's a company. I know they like to hire new guys or whatever. They'll train you. I said, they're a piece of shit company. I knew they was all white racist folks. But I was like, don't worry about the people. Just learn it. If I could, I would take you somewhere and, you know, and show you myself. But I work for somebody myself. But I'm going to point you in the right direction. When I say this young man listened to every step that I gave him, and he was like, bro, you got a couple of tools? I gave him like an old drill that I had, a couple of hand tools. I told him what it was. He going to need to go get. And then he went on about his business. I look up a couple of years later, he moved to Tennessee. He went to Tennessee. He went and worked for some more white folks just to learn the business. Now this man is running a multi-million-dollar company.
Man, took it and ran with
it. I went up, and when y'all see me do the house, crawling up under the house, that was him calling me up to show me appreciation. Saying, hey, bro, if you'll come up here and help me, I got a bag for you. So I was already on my way from, I think was it the Louisville job? It was somewhere I had that went up there too. I was working on something. So I was like, yeah, man, I can might as well just pull up to Tennessee too. We went up there to the mountains and enjoyed ourselves, me and my old lady. And then I went there and I helped them out. We drove to Nashville and we went and installed 2 package units. Now, in that order that he had, they wanted him to fix their duct also, which their duct was under the house. I specialize in that type shit. So shit, hell yeah, this my dog, nigga. I don't do that for the white folks no more. I did that in my entry level days. But for my homeboy, because he was about to go under there, I was like, nah, nigga, you stay up here, bro. I got this shit. I ain't scared of no motherfucking spiders. Nigga, I done been under this shit. I used to do this shit when I was coming out of prison.
Nigga, you a damn lie, nigga. You was under there complaining like a motherfucker. You like, man, motherfucking spiders.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. It was a lot of them.
For you. Hey, I remember that boy. You was jumping out from out to that motherfucker. Spider.
But I ain't gonna lie. But see, the thing about it is, when I was coming out of prison and I was in the halfway house doing this type of work, nigga, I couldn't quit my job. I was gonna go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? So when that white man sent me under that house, I was like, nigga, I had never been under that house before. My first house I went in, I seen a dead dog. I thought it was a body. But I had to get over my fears, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, my nigga, I'd rather go into this house than go back to prison where I was working for a pack out. All I got was a bologna, a peanut butter and jelly, and a fucking goddamn moon pie. And I was doing 10 hours of labor every day. I'm in ditches, cleaning out ditches and all that shit. So I had to change my mind frame. I'm like, man, if I go do that shit for a fucking pack out lunch, I might as well go and put in this house. And I got used to it. I'm like, fuck it, my nigga. You got to do some uncomfortable things to get in a comfortable situation. And then when we got into the recession and I started selling work for myself, and a lot of the jobs that were available for me was people calling like, man, I need my duct rewrapped under this house, or I need some duct repaired under my house. Shit, a company tried to charge me $10,000 to do it. I'm like, man, I'll do that shit for $5. Okay. So shit, fuck it, nigga. I go buy all the shit that I need. Go buy me a dirt suit. Go buy me this and that. Go buy me tarp. Go buy me some lights. All that shit. And now I know I can go under here and spend 2 days under this house and pay me a helper about $150 a day And nigga, I'm walking out with 3-4 bands in my pocket from, and I just was getting paid fucking $300-$400 a week. Now I'm making, more money, like that. So it taught me something. And now when it get down the line and I'm at the position that I'm at now, all the stuff that I learned over the years, I know what I've done for white folks for $10 an hour, $12 an hour, $15 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour, $40 an hour, $50, whatever I don't work myself up to. I know that, hell, now I get to get the bigger bulk of it. And I have to teach other guys that, hey, man, you just got to change your mindset, especially when dudes from the hood, especially my son. It's going to be hard for me to teach my son, hey, let's go into this house. But I can break him into it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay your dues. But down the line,
you got to be a different kind of. You gotta be a different kind of nigga. Go up in them crawl spaces and shit, bro. You can't be no pretty boy, motherfucker. Nah, get up under. I mean, and the thing is, you getting the job done. So that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? You got a bottom line is to get the job done. Yeah, you got to go up under there, but
somebody got to
do it the first time. You do it the first time. The second time, you'll be a little bit more comfortable with it because you'll know what you need to have and how to prepare yourself to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no thing of, motherfucker. Yeah, you can get a motherfucker to go up under there, but still, you as the owner of the company, the boss, you know what I'm saying, whose name is tied to the job, you still got to make sure that shit is done right. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have some workers you can trust and shit like that, or anything might go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You the boss, you the one they gonna call. So if anything go wrong, you gonna have to be able to get up under there and assess the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My boy Brew Life, I met him through Kevlo at my studio. You know what I'm saying? They came over to do a song. Man, you can ask him right now. That nigga probably ain't know nothing. He didn't even know that trade exists when he was coming through there, having the same dream as most young guys. And that's, hell, I want to be a rapper because they thinking that's the only way you could become a millionaire. But I can guarantee you that nigga knocking on a millionaire right now. Because I see the nigga all the time. This nigga been taking flights back and forth to Africa, taking his whole family. You know how much a flight with your whole family gonna cost you to go to Africa? So my boy making big bread now. You know what I'm saying? He had to stay there until he came up. And that's what we up here talking about, man. We're talking about how you can start from the bottom, start from humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? And people up, we got all these.
Yo, it's time for the shit. Time for the shit. They over there talking about us, man. They talking about you. They talking about me.
That's fine. They over here talking about us. But guess what we talking about? We talking about progressing as black people. What they talking about us. See, they think we're talking about them when we're over here talking about how to build as a black community. Yep. But they'll say we the ones that's around here not focusing on our shit and all that when we over here talking about the business.
Yeah, and it's like, why won't y'all join and hit the link when we talk about the business? Come debate with us. Tell us we don't know what the F we talking about.
Yeah, come tell us what we doing wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come tell us something, man. These people tired of watching y'all say the same jokes. I went and listened. I said, man, this breaking up a little bit. I say, hey, bro, I said, this the same jokes, the same this, the same that. I'm looking like, man.
Y'all they'll go over there and tell everybody how stupid we is when some of those stupid motherfuckers could be over here learning something right now.
Right. Hey, is that bro from the hometown right there?
Yeah, that Brew Life HVAC.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, bro.
Oh, I said I met him through y'all. I remember what song y'all came.
Hold on. You know they call me Big Low. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? Hey, with my 10% that, bro. The nigga took you to Birdman, bro. The nigga took you to Bird. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come through and drop a super chat one day. But that's you being a pillow to your community. Is I'm saying that right though, bro?
Yeah, a pillow to the community.
That's you being, and that's what I was explaining the other day. How, you know what I'm saying, black hands supposed to shake black hands. So it's like, bro, hit me up. I told him about your studio. You know what I'm saying? Then we went from there, and now look what he got going on. It helped benefit him. Listen,
Right,
you
because
talk.
he met me through the studio. Y'all came over and I think y'all recorded
Yep.
that Tony Montana song. And that was the
Yep.
only time he ever met me.
Come on,
But then
man.
when he seen I was selling the cars, and I think I let him give me like $100 down. Who lets you get a car for $100 down?
Is hold on, wait a minute. Hey, you bet not miss $20 on the payment, nigga.
Yeah, I'm coming to get that motherfucker. Hey, I done had to repo a couple of them now.
Hey, hey, for one quick second, let me say they talk about, man, I don't know what it is, why they so cool. Bruh, because we not in the same position we was years ago, bruh. And when you go back, y'all the ones make niggas revisit their past. Then niggas start thinking about like, damn, niggas actually done really put some good shit together, bro. So then you go to thinking like, you know what, this shit here ain't worth it. I wonder when they gonna start thinking like that, like, you know what, man, this shit really ain't worth it. How much money do you need off of this in the home team, bro?
Right.
Like if you get money, you can afford to like be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with it. We the
Because
only ones that take it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know how many people want to come over here and watch us, but they don't want to come like from the hometown, but they don't want to come watch because we talking about each other.
Yep.
And they're like, man, I fucks with all y'all, man. I can't hear that.
Man, come on, man. Do they know
You know how many
to
people I want to interview, but I just don't want them to get caught up in the bullshit. We got matter of fact, another one of your homeboys, what's his name? Fly Guy.
Yeah.
He doing big things right now, and he done already offered me. I mean, he already agreed to an interview or whatever, so we could. He's making beats for Bootsy and Snoop Dogg and all these big ass industry guys or whatever. I just don't want to bring them in the mess. I want them to come where I feel like we got a positive audience and people really want to hear a great interview. And it's gonna hurt me to see the nigga on Vlad, and I'm like, damn, I could have got. And another nigga I seen on Vlad is a personal homeboy of mine. He's a comedian. I met him through matter of fact on the HVAC job. He was in the entry level HVAC or whatever. You probably know him. His name on Instagram. Damn, I'm high as fuck right now.
The dark skinned dude.
Yeah, with the beard.
The big eye. Yeah.
Okay. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? He even offered to give me a free interview. Then I look up, I see the nigga on Vlad.
Damn.
I'm like, oh shit.
That's why we got a
what up,
topic.
Shout out to Flyboy. What's good, Anthony?
What's good, kid?
What's good? And that's what we gotta do though, is we gotta get back to the first original plan. And that's how the universe works. You know what I mean? It's gonna take getting back to that original plan from years ago. Niggas don't know what niggas was really trying to strike gold back then, boy.
For real, bro.
Like they don't understand that. So that's what my cousin and I almost told him, like, listen, bro, y'all don't when I go back to my childhood and if I go to good times and fun situations, nigga, hey, that's when we was over at the studio and stuff going on. I get it, people fall out. I get that, but you can't erase history, just like I can't erase them being my family. They just can't realize that. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I don't hate y'all. Y'all might hate me, but I don't hate y'all, bro.
And niggas don't know how much and this is not my own horn, but the hitters nigga be over there talking about, oh, I did so much damage to the black community. And Kevlo could tell y'all, little niggas looked up to me, even though I sold weed, but niggas saw me hustling all type of shit. I used to sell cars. We had the studio. And I used to work. Man, please. Kevlo used to be like, man, when the fuck do you sleep, nigga?
but they gotta understand though.
I was a producer. I'm shooting videos, nigga. We were doing everything to get money, nigga.
Ain't that's why I did that song with Boone at back then?
Yeah. I still got it, I think.
Like situations that wasn't even possible at the time was going on, bro. Do they even know? Like, come on, man. But guess what? We can go where a mutual spot was. They don't understand how deep this go, man.
Because
Hey,
see, when they had it, it was limited to who they'll let come over. They had a tight circle. But when I had it, I was just trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everybody had an opportunity. Even though I didn't know what I was doing fully, I was like, if y'all know what y'all doing, come on over, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And get straight. At least get some practice.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or at least let me get some practice, because that's how I learned how to work a lot of this YouTube shit too.
yeah.
Because doing production as far as editing or doing production with
Uh-huh.
music, there's a lot of similarities. And a lot of stuff starting to come back to me from film production school. Because I actually did a year or so in film production school.
Come on, man. I watched him go to college. I watched him sign up. Like basically like I was around that time he did all this. So
Yeah, I
again,
used to have all the cameras, all that shit. Nigga come in the studio,
big
nigga.
boy
Kevlo
camera.
like, what? Kevlo like, what the fuck is all this shit? Boy, we need to see the video, man. I was like, God damn,
Hey,
Kevlo, man. I
what?
gotta say this shit for the money, bro. You were trying to work
Hey,
the hell out of me.
there was some movie type shit though, y'all. Like I don't know what school he went to, but that nigga had some big boy shit. The lights, all type of shit. You know what I mean? You know, now when you older and you going and now I know how much stuff costs and shit. Man, look at here. I see now. Let me go open up a studio in Bronx right now, man. I have a headache.
Right, man. And that's what I caught, man. I realized because ever since I've been running, I ain't gonna say legit business, but I was running businesses since I was a teenager, bro. Just never went up there and got the paperwork. I'd be running
Yeah,
backdoor businesses. I was running all kind of backdoor business.
man. Look,
Like, and then
guess
I
what?
tried my final attempt that kind of just pissed me the fuck off, and I just gave up because I tried to do like the legit shit. Because the reason I had got that studio, it wasn't to do no music. It was to buy and sell cars. Because I had that little I had all that space right there and all that, and I was already buying like 2-3 cars at a time and reselling them and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to stop having to pay that auction fee, and I was like, man, I'm gonna just get my auction license, and I'm just about to be a broker. You know what I'm saying? Because I still to this day got a decent clientele of people that buy cars or want to buy cars, and I just know how to sell shit. So I was like, you know, but I kind of gave up on that shit and just moved to other shit.
Man, look, boy. I don't know if niggas knew, man. The fun back then, Bronx was real, dog. That party they had right there by the studio, like Bronx was a different level. Back then, everybody was trying to help each other on something, bro. And it's crazy. We got so much talent now. Now they ain't got nowhere to go.
They got places to go. You actually got more now because, you know, it's just you got to know who.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
the thing.
because all the people that really had real talent, and I mean, there's some people with talent still there, but a lot of people moved away, like Flyboy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Rarely. Rarely has not the one that y'all thinking about, but you know who I'm talking about? Fingers.
Yeah.
Bruh. Fingers remember me, and Fingers he promised me, he said he'll do an interview for me too. They don't know how successful Fingers is in Bronx. Niggas look right past him. This man done worked with every major artist in the city. This man done did movies. This man is in prime movies. This man has his own This man has his own clothing line, his own fragrance line, bro. I got a bottle of cologne from this. I'm not a cologne buyer, but I brought one out of support for him because he like a big brother to me. I used to be in the studio back in the days when him, Mufasa, and goddamn Quick.
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about music. Never had no interest in it. It's just that these was my big brother. Mufasa was, say my big bro at the time.
Right.
So this nigga cologne smells so motherfucking good, bro. This is the best shit I ever had in my fucking life. And I want to bring him up here. You know what I'm saying? Do an interview and let him because the man got books. Man, I wrote so many books. This nigga could play the piano, boy. You see that this nigga play the piano. He could play any song, nigga. Alicia Keys, anything, nigga. That nigga is so talented.
Y'all just don't understand how many connections and talented people in Brunswick, man. Man, listen. That's why I told him, man.
I know there's plenty of rich folks that ain't play a sport and not throwing no jazz, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Niggas got real homies out here, like real motivation and shit. It's not like I don't see somebody that, but as a kid, I didn't see successful people because they were just going through the same struggle as me. Like Slim Riddle, that's a foster brother of mine. You know what I'm saying? But I seen where it came from before he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing somebody's whole life paying out. I don't call out and ask for no handouts or nothing. I just ask for the game.
Right. Thanks. You can
That
hear
shit.
me? Cause I
Yeah,
had
we can
put
hear
you
you
on.
now.
Okay,
Yeah, I went
okay.
on mute for a second. But Anthony, what you gonna throw to the conversation, man? We don't mean to overtalk you too much.
No, I'm just listening, man. Getting that free game, man. This the shit I've been talking about. Like, this the shit I've been like kind of like preaching on my channel and shit. Like, I want everybody to come together, have conversations like this. We talking about business and shit, like people how we can grow as a community and shit. You know, this shit cool. I'm just listening in, man.
Right, and that's why I let y'all hear the phone call between me and a homie of mine. Like that dude there, it's a dude that I go way back to uh T-ball. Pause. I'm talking about real baseball, y'all. For you weird motherfucker that think crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like 6, 7, like 6, 7, like 6 through 8 year old playing baseball together. You get what I'm saying? He hit me up when he got out of the military because he hadn't been in the military doing HVAC, but we were coming up through our kind of learning days at the same time. And I remember him hitting me like probably like 8 years ago. Like, bro, I just got my license in Florida. I'm licensed through the whole state of Florida. At the time, I'm still learning the game too, though. You know what I'm saying? And I think we were just coming out of the recession. So I'm just trying to get some work. You know what I'm saying? But so over all these years, he been building his reputation and servicing units and all that. I've been building my reputation and installing them. You know what I'm saying? Two different coins of the trade, but within the same. You get what I'm saying? He said when we talked the other day, he was like, yeah, man, my wife motivated me to go ahead and just go get the license. He like, because I was working for AT&T for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And he been doing the servicing for them or whatever. And he said he failed the test 3 times. I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have gave up on the second because you got to pay for this shit. You know, this shit like $400 every test. So, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, my wife kept motivating me to take the test or whatever. So he finally passed the test. And now he out here, you know what I'm saying, doing on his own. And trust me, to get licensed and insured in any state, you got to have 6 solid references. I'm talking about business owners. You can't just go up there and just, here, I got the money to do. No, you got to get references from real business owners, have real resume of work, a body of work. You got to be in the field for at least 10 years. Like you can't just go off the streets and say, I just came out of school. I want to be licensed and insured and own a HVAC company. Nah, there's regulations to this shit. Now you can have an EPA license and still work on units, but you still got to work up under a licensed insured company. So a lot of times when people are like, oh, why you ain't got your own license? Why you ain't got your own company? Why you ain't doing, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to partner up with somebody, but it's very hard to partner up with people because a lot of people are greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of nepotism in the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as when them folks get their shit, you think they trying to just let any old nigga try to goddamn shit. You know what I mean? So if you work on the whole bunch, you might come in the game and you want to work for one company for 10 damn years. You never even went out and got the resources that you need to even start your own shit. And this is real shit. And you can ask Brew Life HVAC. This man has a multi-million-dollar business, and he'll tell you what I'm saying is true. In order for him to get his business, he had to link up, you know what I'm saying, with somebody that can help them get all of the references to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get licensed and insurance. So you have to do weekly business, trade talk. Am I lying, Brew Life? So it's more than just you having the bag sometimes. It's more than just, you know what I'm saying, you knowing what you're doing, or you just don't want, you ain't smart enough to do it. You got to be smart enough to know what you don't know, in my opinion. Do that make sense to y'all? And sometimes just take your damn time, learn what it is you don't know, and you'll get your calling.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I just
That's a
linked
fact.
up with, and I just linked up, like I say, I linked up with my partner down here. We went from T-ball, baseball together back in the days or whatever. He's been coming in from that direction. I've been coming in from the direction. I've been coming in. I know my dog, Brew Life. He done came in from the direction. He done came in. I just met this other dude that's been partnering with my dog. They've been in a direction. They've been working together for 10 years. There's guys that I've been working with all over the country. I got partners from Memphis, got partners from Cali, got partners from
Okay.
up north. Like I've been working
So
with all of these people. I'm about to finish, Kevlo. I've
now
been
just make
working.
sure y'all can hear me.
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Been trying to work with all of these people that are on the same kind of goal of ours. Because when I need my reference, my 6 references to be state licensed, I need to have people that are, you know what I'm saying, reference too. Now
Right.
I got some white people like the dude that brought me into this game. He was only 32 at the time when he started his company, but he had the background. He had been doing it since he was 16 years old. So I learned a lot from him by riding because he smoked weed and he liked to do powder and I can get it for him. So that was my only power.
Back in the day.
I became so useful to him that now I could be around him when he really wouldn't be letting me be around him. You get what I'm saying? Like when you going to do your estimates of your job and all that shit like that, and you laying out this and you talking about numbers and shit, being that me and you smoke weed together, yeah, you want me around with you every day, all the time. So it gave me a little advantage that it didn't give other people where they get left on the job to do work. And I'm riding around with the boss because, you know, just learning how to, you know what I'm saying, and learning the inside game. And even when I stopped working for him way back in the recession, I still got, and I'm telling y'all this for a reason. I got these people that at least I can feel like I could get credible references for that will put me in the future where I need to be at. And everybody should have a game plan somewhere, shape, or form. So just because another person can't see your game plan that might be 10, 5, 10, 15 years ahead, preparing you for retirement, preparing you to leave a legacy to your kid. Because in my mind, my biggest concern is making sure I leave something that I feel like my son can carry on and keep going. So if I learn enough to pass on to him, because the richest people you see comes from fathers that pretty much showed them the hustle. And my bad for taking up all the panel with all that, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to paint out sometimes working with your brothers, but you just got to pick the people that you work with. But you got to build relationships to try to build something successful. I mean, you could and you got to surround yourself with positive people. If we sit here and just keep listening to what these niggas got to say about how you should be running your business, who you should be this and that, you should need to get off of YouTube while you do it, and this and that, all just to get your attention. Man, come on. And of course, more people gonna go listen to a motherfucker just talk shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you know, you discussing ideas, nobody want to hear that.
They don't want to talk. They don't want to. But guess what though? It's important to learn some of this stuff because there's some people right now, especially at their age. Some of y'all sitting on some real money. Some of y'all got some nephews that can work like a dog. You need to send them to college. You need to have the money to put the business together. That's how you make your money expand for you and stuff like that. Like I know once I get this bigger house, okay, my lady do hair. Okay, my niece do hair. She older. You know what I'm saying? I know that I already talked to her. Hey, come up here. She do braids and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to expand, and the best time to do it is when you got close family around. You know what I mean? Pass it on. It just some people don't get that. It don't always gotta be just a cookout when you want to link up or do something with your people.
Big facts.
Like that mindset ain't go do nothing. It just go keep certain motherfuckers up. Certain ones getting money. Certain ones rich. It ain't always money. Sometimes it's just, you know what I'm saying, teaching them something. Like, get what? Last spring, y'all saw me with my kids and my little cousins in them. This year, I plan on doing the same. Come on, it's spring break. I want let's go. Let me take y'all somewhere. You know what I mean? Just to keep that going. So when they get older, they got something to talk about. You never know who you might need to bring you a piece of chicken to that nursing home when you get too old, man. You know?
Right, right.
Instead of go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Instead of always pouring negativity, you're talking down. And because I see it like this, you wonder why you have a family of a bunch of people that just like to sit around and get drunk. I sit around and get high. I always in bullshit. I always in okay. Well, who been the pillar to the family to actually help separate this? I getting the young ones out and showing them a different life other than waking up seeing crackheads and stray dogs.
And like I say, it's kind of hard. And y'all are proving what we're saying right now, because y'all still want to be negative and shit. It's somewhere right now you can go to be as negative if you want to be. But you'll say, well, we got one person that'll say, let somebody else talk. Okay, Kevlo was doing some work. He was washing. I said, hey, Mafia, you want to get something in? He said, no, I'm just listening to y'all. Cool. Slim just said that he was doing the bid. So in order for the show to keep going, somebody needs to talk, right? So instead of somebody saying the positive in it and speaking on the positive and putting something productive in the chat, like, you see what y'all do?
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
mean, and
saying? And we have
this show channel any goddamn way. So
right. Then you got
you
this
gonna do the
fool that,
majority of the talking anyway.
right. Then you got this fool
What
here,
it
Russian
does?
666. He want to say Slow,
All right,
show
cool.
us money, he would do anything. And I want to debunk that because I want to show that right now, if Kevlo would have been doing what they tried to pay him to do, and that's talk some shit by ears, Kevlo probably have $1,000 morning right now.
Tell me. For real.
It ain't nothing that can pay Kevlo more right now than to goddamn
Boy,
get on that
what?
ears train right now.
I'm telling you. But let me tell you, it like I said, it looks dumb. So I'm gonna diss somebody who out there being an entrepreneur like me. Why I'm gonna keep doing it? I know where I fit at, and I don't fit over there with them weird ass panels, that weird stuff. But salute to them. It's like school. I can be cool with you. I can be cool with them. But I rather, yeah. It's more relatable situations this way. Over there, they want to get all in your business. Hey, what time you open your business? How much you made today? Hey, like, come on, man. To the point that these people lying like they own a businesses just to fit in the conversation over there. Like, y'all don't think some of this stuff is weird?
Right. Now niggas got tiny homes because they heard a nigga talk about tiny homes. Like, bro, can we see the tiny home I got? How many people investing in the tiny home? Like 6. We're like, hey, you got a part-time job? Yeah. Wait. Man, stop all that line, bro. Can we see a tiny
Nah,
home, bro?
nigga.
Who does something they love, but they show it?
You
You're
can't
proud
find
of
this
what you do, bro.
nowhere. Hey,
Stop it, bro.
you
Oh,
know
go
what we
ahead.
gotta tell him? You can never do that business alone. That said 5 motherfuckers, boy. Shit.
Hey,
Well,
man.
what's your profit? What is your profit on 1,500 a month, bro? What is your profit on that with 5
You
motherfuckers?
five, dude. 5 motherfuckers, man. Stop it, bro.
Ah!
when he said 2, I knew he was lying. I said,
Ooh,
"Oh man, stop it, bro.
ooh,
You
boy.
got it on you got it on your part time. I get you, bro.
And got a good job though. Make it so funny though. Dude got a good job.
Probably do, but he's just trying to impress somebody.
Matter of fact, he drive trucks. He drive trucks and got tiny houses.
And he might do. I'm just saying, bro. Just telling
Appreciate
me
it,
something and
Roy.
showing me something, that's different. I can tell y'all I got anything.
I'm telling you.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Or at least show me how you got it. Shit, that's all I'm asking. If you gonna brag to me about what you got, just show me how you got it. That way I can learn something. Or you trying to gatekeep? That's crazy.
Well, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, man, every day we find something new about these folks. They're a bunch of business owners with so much time on their hand. Even I gotta click off sometimes. Say, hold on, wait a minute. Let me. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm going on mute. Hold on, wait. I'm clicking out. You gotta pick up the phone. I'll be telling them, well, what kind of business y'all got, man? Well, you better be the top. I'm talking about you got if your phone never ring, you gotta be. I'm talking about you. You got $1 million company. You got managers, co-workers, all type of motherfuckers on your team, boy. But there ain't no way.
Shit, these days, man, the mill ain't really too much of shit here. You can be out of business in a month. In my field,
no, I'm
shit,
telling
you.
I used to think $1 million was a lot of money. For real.
You just didn't you just defend him on that is now he says it. Yeah. Yeah, man, they over there crashing out about that money, boy.
But and this conversation this morning ain't have nothing to do with that, bro. That's another sad part, bro. We wasn't talking about none of that this morning, man. We was chilling.
Yeah,
Like y'all gotta stop that conversation over here, bro. Ain't nobody caring about the money, bro.
But
Please.
so your live earlier today, what it was about, biz?
Yeah, I was going over. I was showing that he had sneak this me again, and he was showing a bag, right? But the bag had a name, so it looked like a designer, expensive designer bag. It was in a brown bag, like he done bought some jewelry or something. So he like, yeah, I bought this for my baby mama Valentine's Day. You know, when they let you file taxes, this is what you supposed to do for them, big slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he said that, he went to showing a hot dog. Like, yeah, I buy a hot dog every morning now. I told y'all. You know what I mean? So
Right,
Garrick up there like, bro, why you even keep saying this? You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
this, like we don't even supposed to be doing this. You know what I mean? Which I salute him for that. You can at least say something
Oh,
to him.
I didn't even see that. Oh, so
Uh,
Garrett got down, kept it real.
kept it real, all the way funky to the old boy when choking up on his words a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro. So like that, all that going on. So that's the whole reason why. Cause I'm like, bro, we grown. So this how I shut him down. I said, bitch, you got to stop. So I'm gonna keep embarrassing you. Okay, you showed that you got your baby mama a $70 necklace. Cause I googled the product. All right, now bet.
You fucking with the low.
You gotta stop, bro. Bro, you gotta stop playing with me, bro. Man, the man gotta stop playing with me. So this how I shut up down. I said, okay, let me show you in 2020 where I opened up my baby mama a whole business company, showing you uniforms, showing you the paperwork where it was registered, bro. You can't come talking that talk with me, bro. Because I'm gonna outdo you every time. I don't care about that material stuff, bro. What that gonna do for me? That ain't doing nothing for me, bro. Cause you showing you spent $70 on your baby mama. And that's all I said, man. If you got so much motion, but your baby mama wouldn't even want you to even file the kids unless she ain't got a job. For real. Literally bragging to me about that,
And
man.
that's exactly what I said. She must ain't got no job.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, something ain't right.
One thing
I
God
thought
know,
she was
not
Or,
only
married.
or, or you, huh?
I thought she was married.
Shit like that don't mean nothing to a nigga that gotta pay taxes, nigga. I ain't getting no motherfucking taxes back.
what's
Oh,
going on, what's going
But see,
on.
I'm gonna tell you what it might
I live
be.
out here,
If
your
she
mom
mad,
daddy,
right? If she
okay,
mad, right?
listen, I
She
be
don't want her man ain't gonna. She don't want her man to file it because he ain't. If he make a certain amount of money, he ain't gonna give her no money in her pocket. But if she get the biz and he don't make that much money, and it could get
He
her a
gonna
little
break off some.
25. Yeah, he could break off a little. You know what I'm saying? 2 kids, you getting back like 7 bands for that. So shit, they can split that down the middle. Cause he definitely ain't getting it all. Cause she ain't gonna
Man, if he making the
she ain't
money,
gonna let him do it if it ain't beneficial for her.
if he making the money he say he making, he ain't getting. He make too much. He make too much money to get anything, motherfucking back.
No, if
He
he
ain't getting
working what he working right now in the area he in, it
Shit.
just depends on if he work overtime or not. He probably can pull in a little $1,200 check a week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's still a 6-figure salary.
I give
And
it 800.
you know,
Hey, I give 800 because I looked up Virginia stuff, bro. Like that's one of the most lowest paying areas when it comes to that, bro.
yeah.
When we were trolling, I did all that. That's what that man really kind of said.
Kevlo say, hey,
You know,
I tried to give him overtime, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
no.
For what he do, you know what I'm saying? And now if you want to add in the Bitcoin, all that's telling me is you been
Bitcoin just took a hit.
But listen, I don't think he just been investing in the Bitcoin. He probably been investing in different coins.
But
in his head, he been putting
though,
it.
bro.
Yeah, he definitely doing that.
So
In his
you
head,
gotta put the
he
habits
dumping
in.
money into it. Yeah.
So I think once you at 800, now you got 800. Now you go be 300-400 on Jordans.
Yeah. Yeah,
See, you see what I'm saying? That's a
yeah.
lot.
I was about to get that though. I was about to say,
It's so hard.
from him just speaking on how other people are
I got you
getting
a
money.
gift.
Other people getting money, you got to be at least you got to have some other hustles or something. But if you just talking about check to check and you just filed some income tax and got income tax money back, you sound like a female, to be honest. You say no dump truck driver making 800 a week. Nah, I think a dump truck driver gonna at least pull in.
Locals probably making 800.
Bro,
but he's working for the city. So think about somebody was working for Brunswick. If Brunswick had a snowmobile company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they ain't Brunswick, bro. Brunswick and the rest of the country, bro, is two different kind of. He working.
They might make more.
This man gonna get 38, bro. If he got the experience where he
pull it. Google it right now, boy. I'm ready because I didn't.
But I'm saying, bro, 38 ain't shit though, bro. If you only working 40 hours a week, bro.
Them folk were talking $25 an hour, boy.
But okay, let's I'm gonna just give him. Let's give him 35. Okay, check that out, right?
Okay, 35 an hour a week. Yeah.
Okay, with the taxes, and if you only work 40 hours a week, that check still gonna come at 1080, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most likely. Yeah. So it's still only $1,000 a week. So yeah, I give. That's why I was saying I give him. You know what I'm saying? That 35, 30
the more you make, the more they take.
Yeah, 30 to 35. But I'm not saying that's bad or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to act like you're killing the game, but that's the only thing you're doing, and your Bitcoin or whatever you got invested in crypto, and it really ain't changed your life, bro, you ain't talking about shit, bro. Not buying Jordans and shit, trying to prove to us that you really doing some shit.
Cause guess what? Most niggas when they get the ball and guess what they buy?
And then you got child support. Shit.
Who got child support?
No, I'm talking about Biz.
He ain't got no child support.
Well, he got to pay the child. He got to support the child.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Man, look, man, niggas ain't hating on him, man. I don't know. He just talks so much that he throws stuff. He's like, this how I know he need money, right? Because you gotta keep his beat going. This how you making your extra hustle, bro. YouTube is more popular for him right now than anything he got going on, bro. Aside of his job. You know them $100 a day get adding up. Them 200, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you know how it goes.
Nah, he heard about what everybody else is getting hit on the back end, boy. He wasn't there where his back end at. He couldn't even wait. You know, where's mine? They done told him about them back ends, and that boy mad. Y'all doing it for the money.
Hey, bro, then it's so crazy, right?
I don't need your money. But why attack the
I
woman?
seen
Why
them
not just
today
go
in the
straight at them though?
comments. Bro, they was in the comments today talk about, yeah, Russell, she ain't gonna never send Kevlo no money. No.
What the hell is that in the background? Is that my shit?
Oh, is that me? I thought it me.
Oh, bro, they're working. My bad. I'll meet you.
I had a phone call. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I was saying, yeah, in the comment. Yeah, Russell in the comments today. Yeah, boy, she ain't gonna never send Kevlo no more money, boy. No, you ain't gonna never know. You gotta touch your nose, homeboy. You like, stay out the way, bro. It's the best thing ever for me. You would never know. It ain't your business.
I ain't
Y'all
gonna lie, that
slipped up and found out this time. Go ahead.
nah, that fucked up. That fucked up the whole motherfucking goddamn bus life,
I
bro.
mean, but why wouldn't she though? For him to say that, why wouldn't she?
You know what I think happened? It just, I maybe I could be wrong, but I think when KB tried to come over here and fake kick it with you and tried to act like he wanted the family reunion with you, I think she actually believed it.
Yeah.
And
But
and she was like, and then when she did it, they was like, hold up, no, we were just playing.
yeah, I ain't gonna
Right?
lie
She
though,
thought it was
bro.
okay.
Cause I
She
told
thought it was
her,
okay.
bro, I told her, I told Chill, I told all my old supporters, like, bro, pull up, everything back OG. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't about no money. Me, I get excited about the comments and the numbers, so it was never about money. And I know who I did wrong. So to the people who I know I did wrong that wanted us to stop the beef, I told her, hey, everything back good. Because I remember through all the beef, who would hop in the comment, hey, y'all need to stop that. You know what I mean? I ain't forget, you know what I mean? But so once I did that, she took her time and watched a few days. She watched them actually come over there. She said this herself. So, but when everything happened, so that's when this fake outrage happened again, though. You notice now, the other day, how he was dogging the business out and doing all that. Like, what was the point for all that, bro?
Right.
Like,
Then you
what
try to
sense does
make
that
it
make?
like you asked them to help you or something. Like, I would not be helping you with that. But I was like, that man ain't asked you to help him with the business.
I ain't that dumb.
But it sounds
That,
like they want to be like they want to sabotage it though. Like,
yep, that's what I got from it. And when I heard that jump, bro, I was like, no. And he came my comments today, bro. I'm really looking like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, all this going to do is go back to something else. I'm chilling with my homeboy right here from my hometown. We on hometown time minding our business. You feel me? I ain't want no need for no comment. I ain't gonna never go over there and comment, especially not how I was publicly embarrassed last week. And this ain't no diss. I just feel like we don't need to be in each other area like that because it's fake. Don't confuse these people. Now you can't say all that stuff and then come hop back in the comments like you ain't say all this stuff last week. And that's what be happening with the supporters. They end up coming, but now they at the point now, bro, where they don't care. They'll sit there watching comments. So it's like, man, we ain't got time for this shit. Today you cussing this man out, the next week y'all on each other family. So with my supporters, y'all can hear me?
yeah,
So with my supporters, I had to realize, hold on, I'm letting my supporters down. They steady trying to tell me like, hey, bro, be careful. Pay attention. He about to snake you again. This about to happen. And guess what I do? No, man, you know what I'm saying, man. Everything good, man. Everything straight, man. You know it's all good. It's low, man. And then guess what? Boop, get embarrassed again. Like that last live he did was horrible, bro. That shit was embarrassing. And not just towards me, but just like just the whole as a black man, bro. That jump was embarrassing for no reason because it wasn't needed. Everybody was upset with this. The lady up there, and I don't want to speak for her, but Y'all can watch the video and you can see every time he kept trying to put it on me, she had to redirect him. She shouldn't even have to do that. She shouldn't have to go back and say, hey, listen, this is who I'm talking about. This is what this is about. Especially not when that's your friend or that's somebody who you cool with. I take stuff differently. You know what I
And then
mean?
I think
Okay,
I heard her
go ahead.
say something like she didn't like the hot dog joke that he did after that too, and it seemed like he's still doing it. Didn't she say something about him marrying the hot dog or something? Or you and her beside each other or something like that? It was a video he made.
Bro, all of them, it's a lot of stupid junk. I wouldn't even, that's so corny. Hot dog jokes. Oh, I know. Like, that's corny, bro. That's not even funny. You see what I'm saying? What the hot dog got to do with you? Marrying a hot dog. He said in his latest, what else with Garrett? Yeah, man, every day I'm going to go and get a hot dog, man. I'm having hot dog on
So
display.
every day he got a glizzy on his mind, huh?
Every
Exactly.
day.
Like,
Every
come on,
day.
man. He marrying a sausage, nigga. How that work?
Mm, mm.
Cause
It
I
be
ain't
some
gonna lie,
truth.
you
nigga.
kind of fucked them up. You kind of fucked them up when you went up there like, man, okay, can we find a way to kill this shit and all that? Like, this nigga did not want to kill the shit. But he was like, oh, we
Right.
ain't got to get personal. But nigga, everything Kevlo gonna do to this man, he get personal.
Yep.
He can't help himself. He get out his mind. So if you don't want to smoke, why the fuck you keep smoking?
Thank you, bro. Like, you can't, cause like, bro, the Dulo, boy, that I was just starting, boy. It was starting that beautiful one, boy. You was, boy, eyes on you. I left it there, bro. But he did that to himself. That wasn't my work. I can't say that's my work. I can't. No, you disrespect that lady, and she stood up for herself. Now I'm coming through on the back end, catching everything you say, and coming with that proof. Y'all ain't the only ones who producing the facts. We can do that over here too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like shit. Like I told them, what I learned now is no matter what, some people just ain't gonna like you, especially when it's beneficial. And this out here, boy, folk want to hang out with you, but if they hang out with you and sit on your panel, they lose their crowd. Are they scared they supporters gonna come spend money with you? Now that's crazy.
Yeah, we done seen this move before though, man. I done seen this move so many times, but they're gonna be on her head in the chat. It ain't us that's bothering her. That's the crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
They people.
Yeah, it's they people.
I saw that.
We ain't saying a damn thing to this woman. Ain't nobody disrespecting her.
Nope.
You talking about some old shit that Kevlo said, but hey, that shit wasn't nowhere near what this nigga said.
I'm telling you, bro. I can see my sister and say, "What up, thought?" You know what I'm saying? My sister can make me mad, and I say, "Sit your thought behind down." My lady can be doing too much. And I say, "Girl, you twerking like a thought." You know what I mean? That is not bitch, stupid ass.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Like
a
what?
difference. Yeah, it's a difference with the energy you was putting in it. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand. He do that in real life. He do that with somebody he know in real life with old girl Tosh. Like the lady didn't say she declined to even speak on him, right? But just for the
yep.
simple fact that she doing something he don't want her to do, man, he went off on that lady, man. This
Went
somebody
off.
he know in real life. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the kind of whole nigga shit you know what I'm saying, that he used to doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And we saw this online. Both of these situations was online. And then you tell everybody you want to change, you fake for 2 days, and then you wake up back this. As soon as y'all get y'all page back, because they page gone. Oh yeah, they said you flagged them, bro.
Say I flashed about it?
Yeah, let me get a young sauce. I need a fork, baby.
Who I flash?
You got two of that?
Who I
Years out
flash?
here
One
flag.
more. Oh,
Who I flash?
I guess he talking about the grape over.
yeah, they say you flagged them.
Oh man, I ain't even subscribed to that shit. I don't even be knowing what the fuck
But
going on.
it was a
I gotta
video.
find.
Yeah.
I have to find out what's going on over there through you. I swear to you, I ain't seen. I don't think I've seen an episode of The Great Bova. I see only clips.
Bro, what's crazy is it was a video where they were talking about you and somebody came and got him.
They say I flagged them over an old video of mine.
Bro,
I ain't never seen the video of mine on this shit.
Bro, you gotta go see they posting on their takeover POV page.
Today?
It's up there.
This was
They
today?
they spreading the whole world that you flagged them.
They saying this today?
Man,
Yeah, their last video, yeah. This was
Man,
yesterday.
stop it.
them bitch ass niggas know goddamn me. They motherfucking shit
Stop it.
on the way out anyway. Nigga, they done got demonetized, all type of shit. Nigga, it doesn't matter of time
That's
before
their
they
way
kick
of
y'all
trying
in
to.
y'all ass.
My fault.
No, go ahead. You got it.
That's their way of trying to bird call, man. Dog
Yep.
was
Thank you, bro.
To justify them trying to flag you.
no trying to tell them to go flag me.
Yep.
You know that draws blood to start telling people to mass flag without actually telling them right there. Oh, you did that to us? Oh, that's what y'all doing now? Y'all doing flagging games? So now that's what they want to think they want to go do. But it is what it is. They want to attack the channels and shit when they think that, you know, all that shit there. That's all they been.
What it really is, YouTube got them AI people. And somebody kept reporting his channel so much they probably went through all his videos. And that's the one that had, you know what I'm saying, that could have got him took him down.
Right.
Because it'll tell them if you did it.
Right.
And you ain't they only op, they got ops all over.
For real, shit. I ain't who they gotta worry about. Shit, them wabbits on your motherfucking neck. Shit, you talking about? Hey, ears is the least of your motherfucking problem.
For real.
Nigga, sins on your motherfucking top. Oh yeah, yeah. That's all they trying to. I don't know where they get that from though. Shit, I been on live with y'all all morning. How the hell I'm flagging? What they saying? I flagged the video that they was just doing
yesterday. Nah, video before that. The takeover gone, bro.
So they was talking about me.
Yeah, they said, but the word around YouTube, you got them gone. This was since yesterday.
I'm saying the video that they said got them gone was a video they was talking about me or something.
Yep.
I ain't even fucking know. That's damn shame. I swear to God, I ain't even know, bro. Damn. Well, I guess that's God. Shit. I wouldn't even watch it. I promise you, I didn't even know the nigga did a video on me. That shit don't show up in my algorithm. And that's the easy way to beat Kwame and all them goofies. I learned that. I block them and then I roast them out of some random shit. I don't even be knowing what they say. So they be mad that I'm not responding to what they said. I'm just talking the shit that I see. Or somebody send me a clip or something. I'm not going in y'all chats, listening to y'all, letting all that demon energy get into me by reading what people saying about me and all that stuff like that, coming in, react to everything these fools saying. I've been set my rules for my wabbitry. You know what I'm saying? I don't focus on one wabbit at a time. I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to do my content. I'm going to come at you when I feel like it. I ain't got to respond to you today. I might stop talking about you for a month, and then next thing you know, I'm coming right back inside your head. What? Now you're mad because you don't even know what you don't know what to talk about no more. So yeah, man, y'all, these fools are so predictable, man. Y'all got to start letting these little white boy tactics win, man. You got to fight a different type of war sometimes.
Oh yeah, they trying not to cuss over there now.
They play checkers.
Yeah, they disrespect with hot dogs now.
Yeah, yeah. Kwame, that's the only person I'm going to go back and forth with because he's the bigger name. Nobody knows these other motherfuckers. they're a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? It got to benefit some type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least an international audience can say this man a piece of shit. You know, and this is not Kevlo saying this, is just saying this. Nobody mixed this. So that's different. So he go viral, we go viral. Fuck you talking about? Shit. But all these other motherfuckers, man, I ain't gonna be wasting my time with them unless that nigga directly involved. He keep wanting to bring his dumb ass up on my panel and cry about this and cry about that. I just showed the bestie video. He mad at me because I thought that was your friend. Y'all, I see y'all in the hotel rooms and all that. I got an issue with this guy. Is why you want to separate from him now? You want to get with him on video? So shit.
Well, you know what I do want to know?
What's good?
Why they not supporting Mob only, man? The man over there, man by himself, man.
That man been there. That did Mob wrong, boy.
When you put that info out there.
Oh man.
They say it's your fault, Kevlo. They say you did it.
It was your fault.
Kev, they say you the one did it, Kev.
No, I did a lot.
Cause they ain't give a fuck that I said it. It's when you said it what fucked it up.
Boy, I repeated it too. I'm like, hold on, man.
That's the problem. When you were still in Bus Life at the time. So they actually heard it. See, they would have known it when I said it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Now TJ doing everything I'm doing, calling all the yags out. Cause when you get on here, bro, you start looking like, hold on, man. Ain't no way, man.
And shit, he lucky when I ain't record the time when him and Mob was playing Street Fighter at Mob House. Well, shit, he done been to Mob House a couple of times. So, you know, like, damn, you don't want to be associated with these people, but you the one that hanging personally with these folks. Mob had a weed brand named after him and everything. So, you know, I see. Nah, he like to try to get some cheap labor.
Dang.
I think the nigga was just trying to, you know, let Mob grow him a batch.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna help Mob out. Now Mob got a weed channel too, though. I think that do pretty good.
Damn.
Seen it do good. It just ain't in this sector. But that one where he was in this sector, oh, that bitch, it's unalive. It's
damn, boy.
Just because he came over here and them folks over there, they ain't loyal.
Man, I'm talking about they cut him out quick, boy. Like, man. The trip down memory lane, man. They were just riding slingshots and hanging out, man.
Yeah, man. We got the video right here. Y'all want to hear it? Oh, shit. What is they?
I got a couple trophies over there, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, though, bro. I got a couple TKO, boy. Y'all trying to tell that boy, bitch, leave me alone, boy. I end careers.
Keep on hating on me.
Boy.
Keep on hating on me. Keep on hating on the guys. They ain't gonna do nothing but make us rock out tougher. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, shit, I see you talk about the guys. I'm going to feel the need to defend them. I'm going to feel the need to stay close by them. I'm going to feel the need to protect the guys. So you just keep on hating. We go keep on rocking, building it. That shit gonna make us get locked in. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we already legit friends now. Next thing you know, shit, besties. Next thing you know, besties. Hey. 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 Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to defend them. Besties. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to defend them. Besties. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to protect the guys. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to protect them. Besties. Next thing you know, besties. Hey. Next thing you know, besties. Hey.
Hold up, bro.
Yeah. Man, this is crazy.
Mhm.
Them niggas at the room, bro. Niggas look at it.
Yeah.
And Biz bought his son. That's Biz's son. I don't think that's Biz's son, but
That is
that's
him.
that's. I'm just saying. I don't think that's his son, but
Mm.
he raised him, so that's his. But biologically, nah. Not trying to be mean. Not trying to be malicious. But anyway, but Biz, yeah. Y'all drinking together. Y'all riding in slingshots. Y'all at the hotel room on the beach side, and that's the first hotel we seen him at the hotel room with him. There's been multiple times after this video, after we clip this up or whatever. That ain't the same time when Bibbs was in that room that night and they was doing all the talking to the housekeeping and all that shit. Whoever they was talking to.
Mm-mm.
Besties.
Looking.
Hey. Next thing you know, besties. Hey.
See,
Nick can hang at my hotel at that age, bro. We gotta get an Airbnb, bro. You know what I'm saying? Airbnb cool. Clean space, bro. For real.
and like I say, that was multiple times now. He done been at Mob House. He done been at Biz house. Cause I think that's who he go hanging with around Virginia, around that area where,
Hey. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to defend them. Besties. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to defend them. Besties. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to protect the guys. Talk about the guys, I'ma feel the need to protect them. Besties. Nah. Hell nah, I'm joking. That's the only reason why I said that, bro.
Hey, when I caught that nigga saying that shit, cause Mob had it. Cause I caught his ass the day after. Pause. He did a live or whatever. He tried to take that bitch down. I said, no, you won't. I passed that joke. I caught that one clip in Sunny straight the third eye. I say, I got him. Make one. Boy, this boy exceeded expectations with this video.
Boy.
Man, where is Third Eye, man? Third Eye got a lot of fucking, man, listen, perjured motherfucking videos, man.
He
And
came in.
I swear to God.
He came in the chat the other day.
Man, shout out to Third Eye, man. We need them motherfucking videos back up there, man. Them motherfuckers told some stories, boy. Shit. That today, yeah.
What's good, Lonnie? Yeah, Third Eye. He pulled up the other day. I'm gonna email him. I still got because he sent me this video.
I get a lot of them. I get a lot of them old ones off your page, like off some of your old videos that you done played. I'll find them motherfuckers. And cause man,
Hey, so how did he? Hey, how did Mob on you explain himself when you said you had to? What was the video or something?
When I seen him reacting, because I was in his chat, he was like, when he seen what I put, he was like, oh, but that boy went to stuttering. I don't know what he said. He couldn't explain that shit, man. I don't want to get flagged for that. I know what I mean, but I don't know. I don't remember that. I think I said, oh yeah, this boy here. But yeah,
so
it was funny.
So what he said to it on Twitter?
I don't know, because he'll like, yeah, you can. He couldn't explain it, bro. I think I did a reaction to that shit. I definitely did a reaction to it, but I think that shit like a membership.
What with the transmission?
Yeah, when we had bust him out for what he had been liking on X and Twitter.
The transmission.
Yeah. So they tried to act like they didn't see that. But that might have been why they stopped. But I think that was before Kwame went to his house, though. Was that before or after Kwame went to the house, though?
I think that probably
playing Street Fighter together.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. Now do some research on that one.
Nah. But this shit here crazy though, y'all.
I tell you who did go over there after that.
That was
Garrett.
before. Justin said that was
I
before.
said, I'll tell you who did go over there after that. The nigga Garrett.
Wow. Wow.
Had the shoes kicked off and everything, sitting in the same seat Kwame was sitting in. Is this the controller Kwame had? Goddamn, he want to play with the same controller, sit in the same seat. Bitch ass nigga probably sniffed the seat, Paul.
Didn't he go to the
Oh.
same hookah bar Kwame went to or some shit in Atlanta?
Went to the same hookah bar. Oh, yeah. Ordered the same hookah. Went to the same booth they sat in.
Oh my God.
That was that Thanksgiving. He tried to meet up with Kwame.
Oh yeah. Queen
Kwame
roasted
stood
his
him up. Kwame
ass.
stood him. Yeah. that bitch ass nigga at the altar.
I told him, I said, man, cuz ain't linking up with you, boy. I been told him that. Right. Cuz said, you see, I ain't link up with his ass.
Hey, boy, I fell out yesterday when Uri said that's what he was whispering in Super Uri. Hey, you think call Kwame Queen. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
We might have to make an AI video out of that shit. Good.
Hey. Oh. You might need the full butt. Then I got the video of him in the script club just standing up. The script ain't throwing no money. Just listen. Kept telling me.
That's what your brother said. That's what your brother said. He was just over in the corner looking ugly.
Man, I need my old videos, man. Dang.
If you did them on,
you just sitting over in the corner looking ugly.
did them on StreamYard, you should have all your videos.
You might go check that out.
Yeah, you should have all your videos. You did them all on StreamYard.
Man, my old videos might get me up out of here, man.
StreamYard, you can edit them jokers and re-upload them straight from StreamYard. Yeah. You can start a whole new channel just uploading your old shit.
But they're gonna be mad about this live here, boy. Man, that was over there.
Nah, this live was pretty. Nah, this live was just really just talking about, you know what I'm saying, the work for the most part, and then shit, we're just talking about, you know what I'm saying, what the niggas over there crying about shit. This
what
niggas
that don't run, they ain't got no motherfucking business. Some niggas over there ain't got no business over there talking about what the fuck a motherfucker should be doing with theirs.
All right. We ain't even go hard over here. Shit. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't spaz out. Ain't nobody ain't nobody crashing that.
Hold on, wait. Did I just diss 86K or did I just say I still got the video? I ain't dissing. I ain't even respond when you were just clowning him, bro.
Nah, you ain't dissing nobody.
Right. Keep talking about. We talking about it's back on. Man, y'all niggas were just talking about me yesterday.
Nah. See what it is? They about to start trying to make it out like you ain't talking shit or beefing with nobody, but if you beef with or talk shit about anybody, you should be being more focused on your business. Like, because it's a weird narrative that they get told out, and that's what you're supposed to do, and it's supposed to be to garner you to not do what you're good at, and that's whipping up on that goddamn ex offender. And now because they don't want that, they feeling like, hey, if Kevlo ain't doing it, then we can get back to focusing on ears. So what they trying to do is punish your ass about this ear situation.
They'll be talking to themselves.
Yeah. Well, shit, I don't think he got no problem with goddamn exposing biz. Shit, who the fuck? That nigga talking shit about you, shit. Nigga, talk your shit and do your business. If you got time to talk shit, do what you do. Like you say, you get up early in the morning, you can do your little show for an hour.
Man, this is the thing. This is the
Spanking that
advantage.
nigga.
This the advantage I got on them, bro. I be up at 4 a.m. Y'all sleeping, talking about join it. I'm up, and I go to bed early. I'm up. Show gone. By the time y'all wake up, try to click like our boys are already over 100-something people in here. 6 in the morning. That's how I kept whooping them, bro. Wow, whooping them. Like, dang, he done got me again, bro. I know my shift. Now y'all can go ahead and do what y'all do the whole day. It's cool. I'm gone. Now I'm gonna do my business. So that's why I had to ask them, like, man, y'all know my schedule or something, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's always been a decent time because when I first came around and I used to start at like 5:30 in the morning and shit. Yeah, that definitely I go from like 5:30 to about 10. Kind of like it's real similar to what I was doing when I first came around, is what you doing now. I be talking my
Yeah.
shit on the phone, going in and out and shit. All this noise and shit. I'm unloading. I'm gonna
Bro,
show
I'm
you
about to
some
get
of
my
my
other
old
phone
videos. You gonna
fixed,
see
boy.
that shit.
Well, I might get my other phone in there. I pay a phone bill for a phone that broke goddamn 4 months ago. You know what I mean? I ain't fit. Still paying phone bill. I'm just gonna go and take it to get fit. You know them iPhones, boy, they want 200 just for the screen. I ain't
Yeah,
really
that's
care because I
fine.
was only using it I was only using it phone here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it, man.
Yeah, that's fuck that shit. Them
I'm going
phones,
to fix
goddamn. But YouTube gonna teach you about them phones.
it. Man, look.
You go YouTube. Hell yeah, I was screaming like a motherfucker. He say, let's know. The folks know
Mm-hmm.
that I was going through what you go through right now, and you gonna have to do some shit now.
Man,
But
look.
shit, if you gonna keep going and want to keep up with all your shit, cause your shit gonna be, it's either gonna be stolen or you can keep it your damn self. You said, I
I be
remember my
like,
van got stuck in the mud. Yeah, I remember my van got stuck in the mud. I had to stay all night at the job site. So we was
boy,
up
that
all night on YouTube, nigga, talking
damn.
shit. Me, Queen Regina. We pulled all night. A nigga, my van stuck in the mud, nigga, after doing a job.
Oh, boy, that happened to me, boy. That's the bad thing about them vans, but they'll sink right in the mud, and I'm at a female house, bro. Boy, you know how embarrassing that was, bro. Like literally. And then it was one of them days where you'd have paid all your bill, boy. You got a little bit on you. I'm like, oh, dang. But this tow truck about to whack me, boy. In Atlanta, boy, you ain't getting no tow under 200.
Oh no, that company got that shit out. That's why I like doing the sub work. Cause I ain't gotta worry
Yeah.
about that shit. It ain't coming out my goddamn pocket shit.
For
Oh,
real.
but plus that was a rental van too. So, they had AAA.
Yeah.
So shit, I guess you could still pay your insurance and all that. But like I say,
Right.
you gotta learn the game first before you just go out there and it's experiences like that where you'll learn through somebody else's expense. And then when you get into the situation, you know what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, I know what to do now for this YouTube stuff. Now, go grab them videos off Facebook, bring them over here when they be crashing out, cause they can't hit me like that if I got off Facebook on it.
Nah, yeah, they ain't gonna hit you. As long as it's your property, shit, it don't matter.
Okay.
Or you added something to it, you know what I'm saying, to make it
Yeah.
fair use and make it, your
Yeah, I
property.
put my logo.
But sometimes you gotta do more than that. You might have to change it. You have to, you know, change the video to make it like put your twist on it or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they hit you with that reused content.
Yeah, because they starting to bite down on that reuse content shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you got to at least, even if it's just a little narration in front, middle, something like that. But
Oh
shit,
shit, this shit got me still. I'm still dual streaming.
yeah,
Oh shit,
'cause
I
you
ain't
can
even
show.
know it. That's how
You
they
can,
got me. Let me check my text message. Gary text me going down. Hold on.
oh, what happened? What happened?
Hey, drop the link for 86. 86 dual. Yeah, hit the link. Drop the link for 86.
And
The link.
and no link in your you ain't got no.
Oh yeah, because he said link. So let me see. Maybe I can drop my
Yeah, you should better drop your link from over there.
Oh, that's crazy. It says share screen, but you know what I'm saying? Nah. Damn. So we ain't even. I thought I was ducked off.
Nah, I said I
Yeah,
dropped the link.
hey, go to 86. We dual screen. I know y'all are still the new wave, man. Go over there to
This
ear
ain't no
side and hit
motherfucking
the link.
way.
You know I said, you know they
They
like to
been
try
doing
to
this shit.
do. I know, but they don't be using it.
I don't even use StreamYard. I don't even use StreamYard like that. I use OBS. I just went on StreamYard to do this one.
I'm gonna start using it, motherfucker. Yeah, nigga wanna have a conversation. Go live. I'm not hitting your panel. We can dual screen.
Nah, nigga ain't gonna want to do that because that shit split the numbers. And then niggas don't want to have. They don't want to be able to not mute. Can I mute this nigga on dual screen? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can mute you from over here, but you can't. You can still talk on your side though.
Yeah. Hey.
So your people will still be able to hear what you say. It's just his people.
Yeah.
That'll be the fuck up part about it though. Because anytime he don't want your people to hear what you gotta say, or his people to hear what you gotta say, he'll mute you and then carry a narrative right over it. So
so niggas can do PKs. So listen, over there, right on Vigo, we do, and you know, like TikTok, all that. You can do PKs where y'all balancing who get the most coins. Well, imagine both of us like. So can my people throw super chats over there?
Nah, they can throw super chats on your shit.
So okay.
I don't get your money.
Right. So I'm saying though,
we just get the number. We just split the numbers.
Dang, I wish it was a way where we could like, well, we can see who the most super chats. Niggas can do contests. You know what I'm saying? Like we call them PKs on TikTok and over there. But we just like how we is now, me and you live, but then we see, okay, who got the most. Like we get our supporters. Like let's say, okay, we playing on next Friday. We go do an official PK, right? So me and you do a screaming. Let's say if your people through you in super chats, they add up to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And I got 800. You won type shit. Like it'd be like that.
Yeah, that's what y'all do. I don't participate in that.
That'll
shit.
bring the fun over here and bring the money in.
Man, I don't do that shit over here.
They talking about, they said they call it pocket watching over here.
yeah. If my people they donate, they donate. You know, if they don't, other than that, that tells me I gotta keep working on making content to make them donate.
That nigga said, "What
or to be able to get money from YouTube because they pay you just for making good content. So either way it go, we'll make it do what it do. But I am.
Hey, this nigga here message right here is pay attention, Shotty Yachty. Pay attention to him now. That little nigga.
Appreciate the fire, Shotty Yachty.
Hey, Shotty Yachty a real like troll, boy. That boy there real like troll, boy. Damn, boy.
I'm the one telling you that you was cool with him. I'm cool with him now because I know who he is. But you the one that when I told you what it is, you was swearing that was your boy. So I laughed about it. I see how the nigga be talking that shit over there in Kwame chat. He just be trying to gas that nigga up. But it's a lot of people that do that though.
Yeah. I laugh about it, man. We good. It's just funny though that a troll got trolled, man.
Now I'm surprised he came up there and you talking about snitching. I'm surprised he came up there and, on the stage and talked to y'all. I was like, oh shit, this nigga actually came up. And he tried to play the video and made y'all play the video to the end where you ain't goddamn said nothing about that goddamn that money that she sent for the what's name. So it proved that Biz crashed out for nothing. Because you didn't say nothing about it when she sent you the money for the hot dog shit. Nope. I think you did say something when she sent you the band to drop me.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, oh, Cause I never saw that happen before. So imagine how many times on the back end they done probably got that on a drop, but saying it's a $50 drop. So I was just excited, bro. Like that shit unheard of. Like you got money to blow like this. Like what type of money? You know what I mean, bro? It just hit different for me, bro. I knew it's a beginner situation, bro. You know what I
Ah,
mean?
man, you fucked up the bag, man. And she thought you was back in the game. You was supposed to be back in the game, man.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Bro, I ain't saying too much, but bro, we locked in, bro. Trust
Yeah,
me.
y'all good, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sneaky and geeky. You know what I'm saying? We locked in, bro. That she's solid. I learned more about her watching how she was doing biz than anything, because I would have never expected her to even drop them shorts. So that let me know more about, oh yeah, you a little bit street,
Mm-mm.
you know. I like that. You got a little pettiness in you. Shit. He needed it though. 86, you scared to hit that link now. I told him to hit the link on your side.
Yeah, he can go ahead and come up. I mean, I'm
The link
surprised
is
that
pinned on
he
every
should have.
side, man.
Nah, I think when I drop it, it'll come on your side too. Here, let me.
Yeah,
Well,
drop it in
it's
the
pinned on my shit though.
yeah.
Yeah, I just come over there to your live and I'll drop it in your chat.
She
Yeah,
ever send me something, I gotta be like, thank you for them $2.
I'm
Thank you.
see, I'm sneaking and geeking. Let me find.
All right, 86. The link in the comments, man.
Allah.
Oh, I can hit show on stage. Is it pinning? I'm on this little break.
Gotta
I gotta
let me
go
know if
back
that
out
work.
at about 5. The day so stretched out, man.
You know they're gonna say why you ain't busy at home focusing on your business.
Man, right now I'm just sitting here, my legs stretched out. Shit, I'm
I
about to go swim my legs and go back to work.
about to say, I know you should be because you married, ain't you? Shouldn't you be off of YouTube right now? Focus on your wife and your business. That's what they got
Oh,
that's what they got programmed to come over here and say. So
uh-huh.
let's see if they're gonna,
Now, what type
prove
of
it.
business he got that he went and watched that one car, but he don't went back home. Didn't I see he supposed to go back out there around 5 o'clock, in those 4 hours of time,
Yeah, but I
he
ain't want you to say my real name.
he
And
could have
then
been
then
working, he could have been making sauces and stuff like that now see, that was wrong with you now. That you gonna end up in back of super house again. Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
put the link in Kevlo chat too.
yeah. He need to pull up, and I shouted him out, and I shouted 86 out. Man said he did good. He told old boy chill out, and they were respect. I ain't this, but I'm sorry. My bad. Listen, man, I'm sorry, man. If ears was talking and I just related to the conversation, it
Hey,
be
that's
like that,
all it
bro.
took. I already knew that's all it took.
That's all
That's
it
why when
took.
you came on my panel, I was like, why is Kevlo here? I said,
Yeah.
man, why this nigga came over here? Cause you should have left him over here and let me handle him. You had to bring your ass over here. I said, boy, I'm about to say some shit they're gonna make some sense. Cause you try to, y'all, if you gonna push the narrative that I started talking to Kwame and that nigga there couldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. They said Kwame said doing a court trial on ears. Kwame paying $600 for any of ears. Now the video he looking for, if they can find a video of him dissing ears before they fell out.
Of him dissing me before we fell out. What do you mean he looking for a video of him dissing me? Ears, I don't see the link in
Yeah.
Kevlo's
So he's
chat.
saying
Did
basically
you
saying
actually
like,
go to Kevlo's channel and paste the chat? Yeah, I did.
bro, something going on. My junk over there, dog. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Do anybody else see it? Is it Kevlo that just? I
And
mean,
it's
not Kevlo.
crazy because able to hit your link. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with my jump, man. I hope I ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, y'all don't see it in his chat.
Nah,
'Cause
that's
it
all it
should be
was.
between Jamie Jules and Demetric Jones. I'm screenshot it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have to probably come over here then. I guess maybe that's one of their rules. You got to go from the person who hosting it, as far as hitting the link. But yeah, it should be over there. If he gonna come up, he got to come up over here. I ain't gonna mute him. I'm gonna let him talk. I don't feel like yelling and hollering shit. So if you want to steer whatever narrative or whatever, but if I'm, he gonna have to respectfully talk. Like we ain't gonna do all that cutting people off and all that dumbass shit. So, and I'll just keep that on both sides. And if because I don't think they can have a conversation without the insults. We gonna I feel like once you go to insult and all you trying to do is get an argument. So depending on if I want to goddamn, insult you back and all that shit, and let's go back and forth with that shit. And you just coming to try to gaslight some shit. So yeah, I want one of them to come and explain to me though why they talking about or how they figured that I flagged their channel or some shit like that. What's that all about? Well, I gotta flag one of these niggas' channel. See, I gotta get back to some different news, man. Y'all niggas just be wanting to be with the cat. Yeah. Oh, there go Kevlo. I didn't even know Kevlo had dropped down. I think it's not working.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I had to have a meeting with my homeboy 86, man. He had to holler at me, man. Nigga just G check me, bro. Like, bro, I done got told a nigga chill out, nigga, on you, nigga, and you up here. Then lied on my name, talking about your brother and stuff like that. So I said, man, my bad, bro, man, my bad, bro, man. Damn, man.
What?
Yeah, bro. 86 goddamn. Yeah, man. He like, bro, I ain't let a nigga speak on you yesterday. Man. Now you did let him speak though, bro. We just played the video though. You
Yeah,
definitely
I
played
ain't
the
seen the
video.
video, so I can't speak on it. So I can
You
go
gotta
off of
watch it
home.
now. He pulled the move. 86
Yeah.
did pull it. He pulled a little move. I was shocked. I was shocked, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was shocked, bro. He said he gonna hit the link, man. You know what I'm saying? So drop the link again, y'all. 86 say about pull up. I told him I'm gonna clear it up, man. 86 rocking like you know what I'm saying. I think he done switch side. I think he rocking, man. I think he an outlaw,
Nah,
man.
nigga ain't switch sides just because he just did
Let him
the
hit the
thing that
lead, bro.
he did the thing that's beneficial for their circle. They want Biz to calm his stupid ass down, disappear for a second, let this shit die down, stop drawing attention to your dumb ass self, and stop poking that motherfucking Kevlo. Because that nigga's
Yeah.
under your skin. Let's get back to tears.
Bro, drop the link, man.
Yeah, so this
He
is
say he gonna
damage.
pull up, bro.
This is damage motherfucking control. If he come over here, my link pin.
Yeah, Jamie, I had to call him because he said he wanted to hit my link, right? I couldn't drop the link on my side. So I told, he hollered at me. He sounded like he was on some real nigga time. Nigga like, God damn, bro.
Man.
I wouldn't let a nigga, you wouldn't think it was like, big. But I wouldn't let a nigga speak on you, my nigga, yesterday.
But
You
this
know what
nigga
I'm saying?
just hold on. This nigga just spoke on your child the other day though, bro. And then on that
No,
panel.
no, man.
So I didn't hear him. Now I was listening that day y'all was on Kwame them panel, even though it's erased, but I ain't hear that nigga apologize or nothing. Now you was trying to kill the shit with Biz, and even he ain't killed the shit. So just because you supposed to be chilling, that don't mean that these niggas is cool on you. Cause officially, the minute as long as you cool with talking to me, bro, I just hate to say it, they gonna look at you as an op.
Yeah, bro. It's like
You
it's
know what I'm
cooking
saying?
again, bro. It's cooking again, bro. Like they about to get me, bro. They about to get me, bro. They about to blame it on me on your panel.
They already did it though,
Talking
bro.
to you
See,
about
the fact that Biz did that, they ain't say Biz is a weak ass dude. They
yeah.
say Kevlo provoked them. Kevlo, you calling that man, keep calling him, making him doing that. Like they acting like you antagonize him. It is a real thing that a man should be worrying about at 40 years old with 2 kids and he own the house and 80 pair of Jordans. Like, come on, bro. And then and already you gonna know they're gonna blame me and Suge. So the fact that you still cool with Suge is still cool with me, but they can still be cool with the person that'll say something about your daughter, your son,
Yeah.
right there. Now we talked, we said we established, all right, ceasefire. So
Yeah,
they'll
that
say,
was
why you cool with somebody that have said this and that about you? Because we agreed like adults. Y'all try to agree like adults, but then you still talking about people other fucking shit and trying
hold
to
on. I
aim
got
that
a
at it.
text. I got a text. Hold on.
So by their logic, if a woman go cheat, goddamn me, and her boyfriend beat her ass, they gonna blame the other nigga she was cheating with.
Right. Yeah, blame the other nigga.
Yeah, they gonna blame the nigga. Oh well, he only did it because old boy. Yeah, they're like, man, bro, the fuck is y'all talking about? Like a grown ass man should know
Man,
better than that.
listen, man. It's only one link in his own ear side. It's not gonna matter what link you hit. We still gonna be on this platform, bro. You will still be on either side. It's all right, bro.
It's the same people in the fucking chat.
Yeah, the
It's the
sign
nigga.
ain't not gonna change that, man. We know
I
you.
ain't
We
and tell
listen.
the nigga I ain't gonna mute him. I ain't gonna drop him down. Hell, I ain't got
Yeah,
shit to say.
me and you just go
Hey,
talk,
y'all
bro.
talking, bro. Neither one of y'all gonna be able to mute shit.
Yeah, pull up, bro. See, that's
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna stay
saying.
out of that shit. I don't even know what to happen. I ain't even seen y'all shit.
Yeah, make YouTube great again, bro. Y'all need, man. They don't understand this shit, bro.
Nigga act like something gonna happen to him over here, man. Nigga,
Like,
goddamn shit. Yeah, that's between y'all.
they might
I
take
ain't,
his flag though.
huh? I know how to
They
put an overlay up.
they might take his flag. Like, shoo, you was on the panel and ears was around. Give me your flag, nigga.
Oh yeah, he done been on my he done been on my panel before. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, only when Kwame come up though. Dang. Yeah, only when Kwame come up.
yeah, nigga. Pull up,
That's the
handle
only
business.
time. That's the only time he allowed to come up when
You see
Kwame
what
come.
I'm
Hey,
saying?
Kwame, can you give Garrett Chavez permission?
A field trip permission slip.
Fill- Go fill out a request form, bitch ass nigga. Oh my bad, I forgot what.
Yeah.
Hey man, go fill out a request form. Ask Kwame Brown, can you come up
Get a
on
permission slip signed.
official business advocate official business for him to come up there and have a conversation with Kevlo. How long you think that's gonna take? About 10 minutes for him to get that through the system.
Yeah, because he got to run it through
Yo,
Biz
yeah,
first, and
I can't
then
hear
Biz
y'all.
got to run it up the ladder.
But I hate when I get my.
Besides TJ and Biz, I think Garrett probably do got a direct number, you know what I'm saying, the least call. He probably ain't meeting them up, but he called.
And that's to give them false hope.
Man, Shotty and Coach, they tried to line Shotty and Coach. Well, no, Shotty, the problem was, Shotty, you tried to be so matter of fact, and you tried to say that the first time was really the second time, and that wasn't for the business of the hot dogs. That was to drop me off the panel that she gave him the money for. So if he was talking shit then and fucking with Biz, fine. They was already talking shit to me. Shit. And Biz probably was in the chat mad as a motherfucker. So who cares? But you was wrong, Shot. You the one said that they did it for the hot dogs, that she donated the money for the hot dog. That's when he said something about Biz. Then when y'all ain't see it at the end of the video. Nah, Kevin, take the video down. You was on the wrong video, bro. That was the second time he got the big donation. When he said something about that.
I mean, but if he did say that, what the fuck do it matter, man? A grown ass man shouldn't let no motherfucker have that type of control over them, or they able to lose that type of control. Like, oh, you're a liability out here, bro.
And that's
like,
what
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the crazy thing about it. They got us discussing that instead of the fact that the nigga just went crazy about some dumb shit.
Yeah. You let because a nigga say even if he said that, even if he said, oh nigga, I'm finna shit on, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna shit on Biz with this, nigga. You like, so the fuck you gonna start? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, come on, man. How y'all sound?
Exactly.
Like, man.
Ain't nothing a nigga.
He an unhinged little bitch. Emotional. He can't, his impulse control. He got poor impulse control. Nigga, go talk to him. Go talk to your therapist, nigga.
Then the way he
tell it to your caseworker.
The way he tried to talk to TJ, oh man. TJ couldn't even talk. He couldn't even talk normal, trying to act like he was staying cool with that dude. I said, boy.
Man, TJ mad in the motherfucker. I know he was. That nigga was 38 high.
That nigga had to read a cue card on how to just not bitch. I know you're a hothead. Okay. Okay,
yeah, man.
Yeah, he
that
just
nigga damn near had a stroke. Goddamn, he trying to hold. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Oh boy, I know that boy had to go see a doctor after having to hold that in, boy. Oh Lord. Yeah, boy, he had to hold it in, boy. I know, but I've been knowing this fool too long. I've been knowing this fool too long. Knowing he had to bite that bullet, boy, that was the hardest thing in the world.
Man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, but I salute him for that. He held it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he held it together, man.
Right.
Hey, listen. Man. Yeah.
What Kevlo went at? Hold on, let me make sure he ain't down here now. All right, y'all. The link is dropped, man. I don't know why 86K ain't want to come and ask Kevlo. I need to see. I should see what the hell they had to say about it. Let me see. Let me try to find this grape over shit. I don't know if I want this shit in my algorithm. I ain't been seeing this shit. Maybe I should just go over Kevlo last video. So Biz tried to keep, because I seen when I looked at it, I seen the hot dog was on the screen or some shit like that. So I'm like, well, damn. I said, damn, what was going on? And Kevlo had stopped, but he was talking about it. And see like I said, what they want him to do is they want him to go back and forth. Kwame wanted him to go back and forth with those two bozos. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Am I stuck up to these niggas? Yeah, I don't even be seeing that shit. Somebody had to drop the link to that shit in the chat. We could look at what they said on the last video they saw, especially to Kevlo get back. Because other than that, oh, there go Kello right there.
Man, I blind out more doze off.
I ain't even realize you was back there. I looked not
Mhm.
too long ago, and then oh shit, what I just did. I
So
looked not too long ago.
man, bro, I was switching for some new health insurance, man. Them folk got dang blowing my phone up. I told them I'm straight. I got everything.
Oh, your number in the system now, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. Boy, they can be called and shit. Text messages.
Yeah, that's aggravating.
But they sell your information.
Yeah, cause one person
Yeah.
called me out, cussed them out. They like, man, he went to talk regular. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Never do that again.
I'll tell them, man, put me on y'all do not call list. Quit calling my mother.
I know, and they still call, bro. Like this shit
Yeah, and they
ridiculous.
still call from a whole nother number. You like, come on.
Oh, I can't even create content. They say if Biz was on the list, the way he would be. Hmm, why these man didn't man, here we go with this, man. Ain't nobody calling the police. Ain't nobody doing none of that, bro. That ain't our job. That's y'all females' job. Y'all call them. Y'all report.
What happened?
She talking about because she said it early on her live. She was talking
Oh,
about people should call the police. Lonnie, y'all watch them. You support them.
call the
We
police
used
about
to
what?
do on Biz. Like we can't
For
even
what?
do that.
What
We
you
don't
do?
even live in his. We don't live in his city.
What he do?
Oh, she just saying about everything he do, like the stuff, the suggestions that he make, like him wanting to give underage girls presents and gifts and stuff.
Oh man, that's street justice right there. Ain't no motherfucker call no
Yeah,
police on that.
all right.
Yeah, hey, get it. Yeah, get it in blood like the Red Cross.
Yeah. We ain't nobody ain't even focused on him right now though. No, you sound even dumb. I would have to drive to Virginia to fight a case that ain't even a case. He haven't did nothing. He just verbally talking. He also have mental issues that's documented on paper. You didn't you say you work in the field? You think they gonna lock him up for talking? Nah, come on, man. We gotta stop this. Why you ain't call the police on facts when you was sending out those freaky videos? Call the police on you. And that's what should have been called the police on your ass. You should have went to jail for cheating on your husband. That's against the law. I would have got you locked up.
Hey man, y'all better not let Kello be the president. He locking motherfuckers up for cheating on their husband.
They're right. Your ass going to jail. Don't get married. We yeah, I can't wait for Trump to drop that law. Ain't no more of that going on.
Hey man, that'll keep some more people together, boy. They know their ass will get locked up for leaving their
Uh-huh.
spouse. Shit.
Yeah, we gotta fix it around here, bro.
You won't
We
get
got,
locked up for cheating, but you'll get locked up for divorcing.
man, look at here.
Nah, that people be really fucked up.
Man. They
But
need it though, bro. If ICE can come pick up all the Spanish people that been here for years, talking about being in school, everything, yeah, they can pick a motherfucker up for cheating and they married. No, don't sign that paper. They talking about that's a stupid law.
yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy,
folks
though.
lived by that at one time though. You gotta think.
It's
Back in the
crazy. But
day, I heard that back in the day, man could, do a little if they catch their woman cheating back in the day. That's true.
man, I don't know about all that.
I heard way back in Cowboy Day. I don't know if that's true though. They said Kevlo, you just is crazy. Yes. Woman, y'all hey, that would help y'all out. I think the fellas would be the one being more faithful, and the women's would be the one cheating. Cause we go catch y'all with y'all homegirls. Mm-hmm.
they catch the man cheating with other females, but the female be cheating with their own home girl when they doing them little parties and all that little nasty stuff. Yeah, that's still cheating. If you scissoring with your home girl and y'all drunk, mhm, yeah, that count.
So
Everybody cuss me out.
you done finished up your what's name? The job you was going to?
Who, Slim or me?
Yeah, both of y'all.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did mine. I got another appointment at like 4 something. Go chilling. Oh, chilling right now, man. Old girl called, man. I met her through Boosie people, matter of fact, through Boosie artists.
Oh, okay.
Cool people, man.
Well, let me put you on the bitch
Yeah,
list, man.
I'm over here painting cabinets, man.
Oh shit.
I'm over here painting cabinets, man. Painting cabinets
That's what
over at
I'm
my
talking about.
partner
I'm
in
gonna
the house.
get there, man. Man, I kill myself. I'm gonna
Painting some
get there.
cabinets. I had did they cabinets. My partner bike. My partner bike.
Boy, I like them, boy. That's that chopper, the Harley Davidson.
One night.
I can see me now with my leather pants on. Y'all don't play with me. With my
Yeah,
boot,
that's the
with my
golf
leg,
course,
my
man.
boot poking out wide. They gonna
Yeah,
think I'm
this
going crazy.
I had did this kitchen when we first moved here like 3 years ago. We painted all his cabinets and shit at the countertop. So he added some cabinets right here on his end when it's gonna be on his end. So that's the one I'm doing. He's gonna probably add some more right here. So yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Oh hell yeah. Shout out to
Wow.
that shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fired
That's what
up,
I'm
bro.
working on right now. It's just
But I'm
another
about to buy
project.
me
Then we
some
could go.
AirPods. Yeah, I missed to grab my girl AirPods today. I ain't grabbed my cheap ones. I realized this what I need now, y'all. That's why y'all hit me today. I'm about to go hit up T-Mobile, boy. Hey, look here, add this on my plan.
Yeah, that's why I stay away from that iPhone shit because
Yeah,
the nigga ain't got to go through all that. But shit, I got the best Galaxy. I got that Galaxy Fold. You ever
yeah,
seen them
man.
before?
Bro, listen, give it time. Every Android, super Android fan end up coming over there to Team T-Mobile,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
It
Nah,
never failed.
I don't fuck. You talking about Apple?
Yeah, y'all end up coming to Apple, bro.
I don't fuck with. Nah, bro. I didn't try that shit. I prefer Android.
Yeah,
Now I prefer Galaxy. I don't just prefer any Android, but for the most
yeah.
part, it ain't really about the phone. It's about all that extra shit they be wanting out of it. They want, I can't just order shit straight off an app without having to, go
Pay
through Apple
for
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that junk definitely done. But get what though?
You
I'm
talking
gonna
about my
put
Galaxy ain't better than yours, man. I got that. Well, they just made the 7, but I got that
I'm about to put y'all on game on here. Who
I
want to
got that
start throwing
fold.
super chats, right? Y'all know if you got iPhone, you can lock your card, but still you can throw the super chat. You just gotta pay back the Apple people. Cause one day I had missed and had my card locked, but I still was able to send a super chat on YouTube. But then only thing it is when when time pay your Apple, you just pay it back. So to the people who want to send me extra super chats, and you ain't got it, lock the card, man. Matter of fact, the money ain't got beat up. At the end of the month, they go come get it. They go come get it. You go have to don't get too crazy though. You know.
Yeah, I got
Teach
the
y'all how
Galaxy
to.
Fold, man. I just kind of, I just bought it, but I really like it.
Yeah.
And then when I did break it, it take me about a second to get me a new one. I went right up there and they had me one in a couple of hours. So I was like, okay, well, shit,
Oh,
I
they
can fuck
standing
with
on
them.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, they fixed that Joker, and then they gave me a loaner phone, and then they had my other one for the when it was ready.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, okay. I thought it was gonna be hard to get new ones and shit.
Yeah.
But them bitches is good though, because they got them big screens. You get Apple, they so good that now Apple going to do the same thing.
Oh, we definitely stealing all
They
y'all
stealing that shit.
design. Yeah, we definitely been stealing the Android design.
Yeah. Cause them bitches does what 2 band shit. Them bitches ain't no like cheap bullshit. Now they running with the Apple shit. And they just made I got the 7. I think they just made an 8 or something like that. So I ain't got the newest one, but shit, them bitches going hard. They're a little bit harder than those Apples. That bro said go into debt to super chat. Nigga, your boy hip hop. Go into your pockets, deep into your pockets, y'all.
Yeah, that's cold right there.
Hell nah. Man, I'm about ready to get up off of here, man. Kevlo could probably continue on since he taking a break.
What you got going, Urs? You working tonight?
Nah. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, man.
Night,
Nah. I ain't working tonight. I'm waiting on these checks to hit, and I ain't moving nowhere until them checks hit. Well, no, I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. And
yeah, I heard your boy say he gonna go on get that back end. Goddamn me, yeah, get that back end to you.
Yeah. But I know he gonna hit me with but to all the checks clear. I know all the money ain't gonna be clear because we still got more work to do. But yeah, we done did a. Go ahead.
And that's another thing with business, man. Like, man, you gotta hope them motherfucking checks clear. Goddamn me, and the motherfucker gonna pay you your money, boy. That be
right.
You been did all this work. Listen, especially like me as an independent, right? As an independent, you go to these houses, deal with these people. Man, motherfucker might die today or tomorrow, boy. You did all this motherfucking work. Might not be able to get your goddamn money.
Right.
It's gonna be hard as a motherfucker. You might be able to, but boy, you gonna have to go through a whole bunch of shit. Hopefully they got something in place to where, you know what I'm saying, now, condolences and shit like that. But hey, I did a job, you know what I'm saying? This my business, this is my livelihood, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to the family, but hey, you know what I'm saying, who gonna cover that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right. And yeah, so yeah, you're definitely right about that. And then you see, we dealing with these folks that's trying to, they want to redesign the duck. They wait till I put up all this duck, and then talking about, well, this supposed to be a theater room, man. We need to go up some more. Okay, you can get a redesign and all that, and the only thing we can do is give you a quote for how much we can redo this stuff up. But hell, we done did this work. So before we sign anything, let's go ahead and get that money out the way for that. And then if you want to move this and go up and all that stuff that you just thought of, now then we can give you a bid on that. But now, saying they like to play those games. Try to get you in a whole nother contract where you can try to breach that. Now let's get the one out the way first. But yeah, but nah, I ain't getting into no work today, man. I'm like I said, I'm just waiting on money today. And I'm just hit the gym a little bit and come back and see what's on YouTube. I got some videos that I want to do a down the rabbit hole about about especially with some of this Jeffrey Epstein stuff and if something else come up where I want to do a live about, but these dudes getting kind of boring. So, I try to keep.
I definitely got a live. I'm gonna do like kind of, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to some stuff, man. I want y'all to pull up, man. Kevlo too, man. Pull up, just give y'all a spiel on it. I'll probably get it scheduled sometime this week, but it's gonna be a good one, man. Ain't got nothing really to do with the bullshit, but it's gonna be a good topic. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, for sure. And they don't always gotta. Well, my folk, man, I'm trying to let you know, man. It ain't always gotta be the bull when a nigga even pulling up. It ain't always gotta be that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To
Even if you
ones
just
that got
pulling up
more
just
to
to get your
offer.
spiel real quick, just you know what I'm saying, that'd be cool.
For sure. Yeah.
I was gonna talk about how a little bit of the Epstein shit then got spilled off into Brunswick a little bit.
Hey, that was facts, bro. I thought that was a joke. That was facts.
Yeah. It's people.
Oh,
It's a couple of people that from the hood that even was
I
working at the
seen that.
restaurant that he done put that he pulled up to, and all that. But that
Yeah.
FBI sting, man, there ain't no fucking coincidence. They just popped their ass up. 55 niggas. It's something going
55.
on over there. Operation Potter,
Oh,
and then they threw that shit. Yeah, it's something that
oh, you
got
know what? You smart. You on to something. You right, bro. I ain't look at it like that. Yeah, I ain't look.
man.
I ain't even think about that.
Yeah.
You see that hanging?
It's some shit going in there though. But we gotta do some more
Come
research.
on, man.
So,
Cub, what up? Why?
but anyway, man, I'll
Yes,
let y'all.
sir.
Slim, when you do it, man, just
Send me
tag
a
me
little
or something.
picture
That
right
way,
there.
it'll
Right.
show up in my it'll show up because sometimes
I got you.
I might not be paying attention to some shit like that. And I try not to be scaring off your people and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man,
I,
cut it out. Man.
I
Cut it out.
know the people be doing this division game, so I know how toxic me coming up on certain people panel
I
could be to
mean,
other
but you're right
people.
about that because I heard somebody say they fuck with me, but you know what I'm saying, because of who I got as a moderator, they ain't on they ain't subbed up to me. I said, well,
Right.
don't
And
then. Fuck you talking about like,
yeah,
all
I
right,
be
well, I
trying
mean, you
to.
fuck with you telling me you cool with me or you fuck with me, but because of who I got as a moderator, I was like, all right, well, and I know who they was talking about, but I was like, man, all right, well, shit, all right, cool.
Yeah, we try to be cool all around the board, but sometimes, yeah, you still got to recognize what's in your face. So it is what it is. But yeah, but I'll do that though. Yeah, just like tag me so I know which one it is, and you know what I'm saying. And I could come on up there and talk about it.
Yeah, because it's definitely something that all of us can relate to, and we all kind of, you know what I'm saying, probably had at one point it was a concern of ours, not so much, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't saying what it is right now because I'm still doing the research and still trying to get you know what I'm saying, some clips and stuff together from different, you know what I'm saying, sources to where I can just kind of reference certain talking points, you know what I mean? Because besides my experience, like it's been a lot of talks about this situation, but it is what it is. It ain't nothing major, like you know what I'm saying, but it's just some shit I had been complaining about myself for the longest, and I was at one time in the business, but I wasn't. That wasn't my trade per se, but I was in the business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I elaborate more on that. You know what I'm saying when I do that. So yeah.
All right. All right. Somebody wanted your YouTube handler. I'm trying to see if I can. It won't let me click on your name. You might have to say something in this. Let me see.
Who, my YouTube?
Yeah. They want
Yeah, a lot of people they don't be knowing Slim is pick and choose. I'm the same person. Like some people, like they
pick and
know who
choose.
pick and choose is, and they know who Slim is, but they don't know they the same person.
Pick and choose TV.
So
That's what it is.
yeah, they might be seeing me in the chats as pick and choose because I'm not Slim. You know what I'm saying? When I come up on the panel, I'm Slim, but
Right. I'm
you know what I'm
trying to
saying?
see
Pick and choose is my channel.
if I can put your drop your link. Do you know who it is though? What is it? Checking you, boo.
Oh, checking you, boo. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, they know. Oh yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. They probably just don't know. Yeah, they probably just don't know. Pick and choose is me, but I be, you know what I'm saying, saluting them in the chat. They be over
Okay.
there. I be seeing them.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know
you
if it's a
see.
man or woman, but you know what I'm saying. I'm hoping it's a woman with boo on the end of their name, Paul.
Nah, I think well, they spoke on some trade shit, so I don't know.
I mean, it's women in trades, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, man. We need some women. Like I would like when you have these panels again, I would like some women that's in the trades, like to come, like man, that's dope, bro. I'd be loving to see that.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, man. I've noticed an increase in women in my trade, especially in the commercial department. Especially when I was up there in Ohio, shit, there was a lot of young women coming in. Like, you could tell they were studs, but shit, they were ready.
Yeah, like
They
there's some
were
chick
ready to
here,
work.
like she got a painting company, and she it don't be her and nothing but chicks, you know what I'm saying? That's within her company. She might have a dude or two, but you know what I'm saying. I think I think it's structured. She's structuring it that way because you know what I'm saying she's trying to get more women into the trade. So there ain't no thing to where she ain't gonna hire men. She just hire all women. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good way to try to get because it do get kind of messy when you got men and women. You know what I'm saying working under the same. That shit tend to get messy. So I see why she would want just all women. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
Well,
seen
probably a punk or two. She probably might have a punk or two working with her, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I seen an all women installation team, man, and then what they did is they used the foam installation, not the foam, but like the damn, what's the shit called? It's like the bubble wrap insulation instead of
Oh, okay.
using like the R1
Fiberglass and shit, that itchy shit.
fiberglass. Yeah. So man, they had a team of Latinos. I was like, dang, that's the first time I had seen a team full of tradesmen as far as, saying women. And I was like, damn, I've seen one or two women, it might be a woman or two electrician. I don't think I've seen too many women plumbers, not on the commercial side, but electricians mostly. And not like journeyman type, but I've seen like apprentice level type women on coming to the HVAC side. So I haven't seen any that. Oh, I just met one woman that was like foreman, and this was a white woman down here in Florida. That's the first time I had ran into a woman that had more skill than me as far as in my trade. And hell, I learned a lot from her. And matter of fact, I still see her sometimes on jobs because I might pull up on the job and she's done worked her way up to like a supervisor and shit like that with certain jobs.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
me myself, I wouldn't do well. At this point in time in my life, I can do it, like you know what I'm saying. But I tried that before, and you know what I'm saying. This was early on. You know what I'm saying, back when I was a wild boy. You know what I mean. I ended up, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, going, mixing business with pleasure, and that wasn't, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I was like, man, that ain't, you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Jimmy
but that was
Juice.
that was early in the game.
Yeah. Jamie Jules said, do you go on sam.gov and bid for those contracts? No, I don't. As I subcontract. So I let the contractors do their bidding on those jobs and I just carve out my little part. You know what I'm saying? So, or now my business partner, which is the guy that I was on the phone with or whatever, he does go through different sites. So he could possibly, but whenever I've done my government jobs, it wasn't through him. It was through either contractors or skilled trade recruiters, where they deal with a contractor and then they recruit me for my services. But that's a good question though. I know a lot of people do go through those type of things, to get jobs. I think my buddy Brew Life HVAC that was in there earlier. He might go through those to bid on the contracts because he's been getting a lot of government contracts lately. Also, well, it's like that's the only thing getting built now. Like they're what they're doing is they're kind of killing the free market, and the only work that's really going on, major work, is government work. So it's like only thing really getting built right now is these data centers, like major
Yeah,
projects.
them tech centers.
Oh, you missed a
Them
lot,
tech
Queen.
centers.
Right,
They
the
build a
tech.
lot of them damn tech centers, man.
Yeah. Those
IT, yeah.
right now, those are the hottest jobs right now, all over the country. Those are the biggest and hottest jobs, and I don't know how, like, because they building it all because they need these huge storage centers for all of these huge tech giants, just so they can get all your information and shit. I mean, it's keeping motherfucker like me busy, but I don't think y'all understand what the fuck is happening right now. We're building the
Man.
matrix for y'all, and like, cause when I'm on these jobs, they telling me I can't take no pictures and none of that shit like that. You know, I seen a motherfucker get fired on the spot, but y'all know I don't give a damn. I just showed y'all that little wave guard that I was showing y'all. That was on that job. That was on a storage in the job. And see, they put up all kind of stuff in that shit to stop anybody from, you know, like sending viruses or whatever like that. But they're gonna have huge storage machines and all of the. And I wish I would have showed y'all like the neighborhood of it, because on my way to that place, there's hundreds of these places, and they got other ones being built right next to it. And it's thousands of us coming to work every morning helping do the electrical, the plumbing, the HVAC, the floor, everything that goes into building these buildings. They're throwing these jokers up all over the country, and they can't get enough motherfuckers to come and do whatever it is your trade is to come in and make you a nice little bag per week. You want to make you a goddamn little $3,000 a week? I don't care what part you in the country right now. Get with one of them recruiters for whatever you do, and if you willing to get on that road and come to wherever the fuck they need you to come at, shit, it's an easy bag right now. There's a job right there in North Dakota at the line of North Dakota and South Dakota right now. They putting a data center right there. They got a couple going up in Texas. They got some going up, I believe, in Pennsylvania. But I ain't trying to go in all the snow right now. I'm just waiting for the snow to melt. Because
I heard they was moving. I heard they was moving Silicon Valley to motherfucking Houston. I heard that a little while back.
A lot of them gonna go up in Texas because of the tax free, you know, the state the state taxes. So them jokers are going up everywhere. And if you're a tradesman, if you're a plumber, electrician, you got any kind of skill, you can just get with a recruiter and, you know what I'm saying, get that per diem. They want about 56 to 60 hours a week at you. And them checks gonna look real nice and healthy. I'm telling you. You can get top dollar right now, whatever your trade is and shit. I mean, yeah, you're gonna eat right now, but they doing it to pretty much they're gonna be tracking the fuck out your ass in a minute. These are data centers.
Man, they are already doing that shit, man.
We building the matrix, y'all. Yeah.
Just what we talking about right now. Soon we get to scrolling on some other shit. A lot of shit we just talked about on this here live, and that shit gonna come through our phones, man.
But yeah. So I'll go repaint the government building for $25,000. Hell yeah. You damn right I will. And shit, you can make that in a month or whatever. I mean, I know that to some people that ain't shit, but shit to the average man, hell, that's a good shit. Some people making that shit in a year, working harder than us. Yeah, they got contracts for everything, every single thing, and they willing to teach it. You just got to know where the information is and know how to get in the door. That's why I'm kind of training my son right here on the house and train him with the smaller jobs and all that. And then when I know that he's familiar with tools the way he need to be and all that stuff like that, because you can go to school to learn HVAC, but you don't learn how to work in the field. That's something that you kind of just got to get brought into, especially when it comes to commercial work. There's no school to teach you commercial work. You got to just happen to get an apprenticeship through a company, and they usually have a 5-year mechanical apprenticeship to become a journeyman, a journeyman mechanic. That's what we call it. And you're going to you pretty much showing up to work every day, and they have like a pay scale that they'll put you through. And this is the same way the union do it also. So if you go through the union, and most companies, but they'll start you at like $15 an hour, your first year apprentice. Every like Wednesday or Monday or something like that, you might have to go to a class for like an hour or two after work. Now you gotta work every day too. You know what I'm saying? So then in year 2, they'll bump you up to $18 an hour, and then you're doing the same shit with the class. Then year 3, they'll bump you up to like 24 hour. You still doing the class every weekend or whatever. Same thing year 4. And now you're a junior mechanic, they might bump you up to 29 or 30, and then you go to the main mechanic, and then they'll pump you up to like 35, depending on whatever trade you're in. This is the average, but it depends on what trade that you're in. Pipe fitters, they might pay more. Plumbers, they might pay more. Electricians, they might pay more. And this is not including um, prevailing wage jobs. Those are totally different jobs. I'll tell you about those later. But as far as like with the average, so you can start from day one and go through a 5-year program and be making at least $30 to $40 an hour in a union. And you would have been working that whole time, so you'll be getting pretty much paid training the whole damn time. You know what I'm saying? And now you'll have the benefits. Now the benefits, you'll really be getting paid like 55. Well, this is in the South now. I ain't speaking for the North, because the North, they have a higher pay scale. So if you in Maine, you could put, or New York, they'll do this like at $100 an hour, $80 an hour, shit like that. But that's because their taxes take so much more. But in the South, 55, I'm saying like in the South of Atlanta, you get what I'm saying? So 55 would be like a base pay. And then they'll give you like a 35 on a take home on most trades, in between 35 to 45, depending on where you're at. If you like a foreman or something like that, that pays goes higher to like a 6-figure. I mean, to like 55, 65. I've even seen 75. But the money is in the overtime and giving you a vehicle so to save you gas money, or the per diem and stuff like that. That's money that's not on that hourly rate. So that's the hidden money, because that's tax-free money. So that shit goes deep. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that's in the mechanical world though. That's not like, you can be a business owner, or you can hustle the hell out of the mechanical part of being a tradesman. Work for a company a whole bunch of years, put together a five, they'll sit out of that union pay. They'll take, I think they take like $2 per hour, and they put aside for like a 4K, something like a 4K one pen. I don't know how that shit fully go, because I don't like it, because I have to still pay them motherfuckers even when they don't have work for me. When I got done with those hospitals in Atlanta, if I was waiting on strictly the union, they would have had me out of work for like 4 months waiting on them to have another good job ready for me. So, I learned how to work the recruitment system within the country, because there's always recruiters from across the country. They might need you to come over there, and they'll pay you a different pay to come across country. And that's if you can go. A lot of people got young kids and stuff, they can't do all that. But when I got to the point where I couldn't move around like that, that's when I started moving around like that, because it's way easier to save money when you make it in a bigger boat. And then you could take that into your local place, and out of all the experience that you've learned and everything, you can invest that money into now whatever you want to invest it into, whatever kind of trade it is. Yeah, because you always need that capital to start up and shit, Or even if I just want to quit all this shit together and take all that shit here, do shit, I might do what Kevlo did. Shit, go buy me a fucking hot dog stand. Go buy me some kind of concession stand. But all bullshit aside, shit, might take a goddamn little $10,000 bag and just go invest in some kind of food truck or something like that. Shit. Cook pull up the Magic games and all that shit like that, or pull up to job sites, pull up to construction job site. Man, them motherfucker be making a killing up there at the construction job site. And you ain't gotta impress us with shit.
Man.
Local 100 sheet metal journeyman home pay rate is $49.39 per hour DMV area. And that shit, hell yeah. That's a good home pay rate. 49.39. And that include overtime. And then people don't one thing I love about the union is like if you work overtime, say like you work 8 hours a day, right? If you work 10, I mean, say you work 10 hours a day, 2 of your hours from the day that's your automatic overtime. You don't have to wait till you get 40 hours, you know what I'm saying, for the hours to start.
Anything over 8, anything
Anything
over
over
8 is
there
overtime.
every day. And we can work, say we work Monday through Thursday, 10 hours a day. 8 of those hours are going to be overtime pay. And I got 32 on regular pay. But I still work 40, only work 40 hours. So that's the sweet part about that shit. So now I got $75 an hour. If I was just making $40 an hour, now I got $75 an hour for 6 of those hours. I mean for 8 of those hours. So that's the sweet thing about it. And then you fuck around and work Friday. And if you been bullshitting all week where you ain't been wanting to work those 2 extra hours, they won't let you work on the overtime shit. They'll go around and they're like, hey, yeah, we'll let you come because you been really you valuable. So you'll come to work another 10 hours. Now you get that whole shit all day of overtime on top of the overtime shit. So that's where your money be at. Just working those last 2 days, you'll make more money on the last 2 days of overtime than you made for your whole check when I be out of town. that be the crazy thing. Cause that
Out of town
16
money be
at
different.
16, yeah. Cause if you get 20 hours overtime at a $75 hour rate, you know what I'm saying, and you getting an extra 2 to 250 for the per diem too. Shit, you do the math on that. You making like $1,500 in 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Plus your regular hour rate that you just made. Shit, you can save like that. You can put towards your personal business or whatever and try to, you know, build a business credit, whatever you got to do for your future. Everything ain't always, this shit chess, not checker. He said my son should be doing blueprint. I agree. But I gotta teach him what blueprinting is first because he like I said, this ain't no school, ain't no school for this. I'm trying to get him in a company where he can get an apprenticeship through the company. But I just want to teach him the basics right now: how to tie flex, how to duct seal, what to look for, safety measure, all the safety measures, and dealing with going up and down the ladder. I just want to make sure he's gonna be built for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to send him to school so he can learn blueprint and also learn the service side of it. But I would rather him kind of learn the different sides of it, and then he could choose which one he want to dig into. See, when we do this hospital, this would be his first commercial job. So I'll let him see if he cool with coming in with the hard hat, boots, all that stuff like that, and then we can teach him the blueprint, a real blueprint. Right now, I taught him how to read a layout. Now, when it's time to teach him how to read a real blueprint, and you got to read between the electrical, the plumbing, and all that stuff like that, and you got looking at shit that make your eyes cross. That's a different story. But that might take schooling. So, but first, I want him to see what it is to show your ass up at 7 o'clock. I mean, getting up at 5 o'clock every single fucking morning, 6 hours a day, putting on those boots, that hard hat, dealing with these meetings, dealing with safety, paying attention to details, all of the small things, because he came from, he was staying, where he was staying with his, with his mom, and the job that he was working was in a kitchen. So he learned a job of being security. So taking somebody from those your first couple of jobs to now I'm taking you to like in a construction field or a field where you're creating and using your hands, it's an adjustment. So I don't want to. I'm just showing them a little bit of adjustments with moving using tools and stuff of that nature. And then we, these kids in this era. It's just, you know, they learn different. So I just, if it's gonna be fun, I found fun in my work, but I learned my work coming out of prison. So shit, you said local fire plumber and gas fitting union journeyman pay rate is $53.50 per hour. Take home pay, damn, yeah. When your take home pay is $53.50, and that ain't, like I say, that ain't including the overtime. You getting 2 hours a day overtime at $75 an hour. Shit, that's an extra $600 on your check every week just for working Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday, and don't go out of town. Say you blueprinted the Hawks area and the Bills. Shit, hit that super chat, nigga. What's up, them red bubbles then? If you doing it like that, but for real though, you right though. I'm definitely gonna try to put him in a good position of maybe learning the blueprint. Cause I don't want him to have to work hard like me. I had to work my shit definitely out the mud, out the mud, out the mud. You know, I was, you know, and I'm still crawling up. But to somebody that, you know, he's young and somebody can point him in the right direction and all that, yeah, I would like to see him um probably get some education where he don't have to work that hard. Well, he still have to work hard, but you know, you can map out and do blueprints and read blueprints really good. And, you know, it takes a team. Say he not gonna keep, yeah, he's still gonna do both. Yeah, we can do both. We can do both. Yeah, we can all do both. Hell, I can do multiple shit. I don't know about everybody else shit. I can do YouTube, I can do HVAC, I can do all kind of shit. But it's way easier to do shit when you got people around you could trust. And people around you that got like just the same amount of dedication and spirit and dreams and aspiration as you do. You know, and not just hating and telling you what it is you can't do and what it is they can't do, and they ain't willing to take no risk or nothing like that. So those type of people that hold you down. You say you got the job straight out of prison? Hell yeah. And see, that was your fate, because that's kind of how I ran into the HVAC shit. I never knew nothing about it, and it was just something that, you know, I got taught. And it took me, I didn't really get to look at any blueprints until like I had been doing this shit about 6-7 years. But that's because I didn't come straight into commercial. I started in residential. So when I started in residential, we didn't need no blueprints like that in residential. You can make a little draw out. Well, I was working for a small company, so by the time I got to start doing commercial, I didn't know how to read blueprints, but it took me a while to find somebody that didn't mind teaching me how to read blueprints. So it took a couple of years for me to, you know. Now if I seen a lot of people who went to school. Now a lot of people that I work with, they went to like they went through the apprenticeship programs through companies, and they learned, you know, to be prolific in blueprint reading. So I hustle and blueprint and talk shit on YouTube. Oh man, I see that. You got Kevlo mad as fuck at you. Kevlo like, man, fuck shawty yachty. But anyway, y'all, I'm hungry as fuck, man. I ain't ate all morning, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Say, is your first check, see that check, he be moving out here, yeah.
All right, bro. Appreciate you having me up, man. Shout out to them tradesmen, man. Shout out to the check.
Yep. Shout out to the tradesmen, man. Shout out to the tradesmen. Yeah, I'm about to go get me something to eat, man. I'm hungry as hell. I done been here long enough. Shout out to Kevlo. He kind of inspired me to go live with y'all and talk about some of the work that we was talking about at the end of his channel. But shout out to Kevlo. I think he taking a rest before his next job. I'm gonna finish up my day. I'm gonna get some YouTubing out the way. I think I'm gonna make some uploads and stuff like that. There's a couple of stories that I want to upload on my channel. Y'all, if y'all see one of my videos, if you watch my damn video, please watch it from front to back, or please don't watch it. Y'all fuck up my algorithm if you don't do that. So if you're not prepared to watch my whole video when I do an upload video, don't click on it. Do me that favor. Stop all that. If you don't like it, just watch it. Just bear with it the whole way through for the first time. Hit the dislike on it. I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna do some uploads, man. I'm gonna do some uploads and some shorts. Well, I got a little free time, so y'all have a good day. Shout out to Kevlo. Shout out to checking on you, boo. Shout out to Slim. Pick and Choose TV. Y'all make sure to sub up to Pick and Choose TV. Shout out to Carl Belton, man. Salute to the tradesman. Salute to the tradesman. Shout out to B More Legend. Shout out to Shotty Out for the super chats, man. I appreciate you. Stay positive. Salute Uprise. Salute to Jamie Jules. Salute to Mika. Shout out to Mika. Big shout out to Mika. The B Sector Podcast. Salute. Carlo V. Salute. Iceberg, shout out to him. Shout out to Triple S, always the best. Shout out to Lonnie. Miss Eve, salute. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Salute Antonio Barnes. This will be available for the replay, so.
Check till I run out of breath. Run them out, make them live with their route. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I can do it myself. Niggas big cat like a Mex Fiesta. Dope on the scale, you won't get no extra this way. Make your hoe do what the money say. Tell your old man he don't want it, babe. I just bought a new stick the other day. Cook dope on the stove or microwave. The neighbors don't like the J, they keep calling. Come on, I'ma keep serving the thumb and defy the ranks. Just smell like fungus. No Q and not just the city. Keep focus my business, I'm just being honest. Keep dealers and killers among me. Wrap your ass up like a mummy. Stand that little white hood and dip on her. I feel like OJ little homie. To the floor of the car, I'm alone. Send it to the Pope man. Freddie P fly higher than most. Higher than most. Try me, didn't I see a ghost? 93 OG, it came from West Coast. Time to you.